Okay. We are coming. We're coming live. We're coming live soon. It's happening. Oh, good. I hear myself on someone else's computer. Good.
How
Hello.
long have we been doing this?
Welcome. Have you been hearing us this entire time? Because if so, we had some pretty interesting conversation. We've been making fun of Carissa.
Oh, don't!
We're now affectionately calling Kariski or Kawiski.
Kawiski! I love it!
Because
That's my code name!
no, we're not calling her that.
Risque,
Because if
Kawiski.
you watched on Tuesday, basically
I had a mental breakdown.
Kawiski had a mental breakdown and had to keep rolling until she failed.
Don't make me do that, Jake!
If you've ever seen Game Changer on YouTube, it's a college humor show. There's one episode with Brennan Lee Mulligan where he can't win. It's called, the rules of the game are he can't win. And he has this epic dialogue at the end exclaiming that he figured it out halfway through and he got more and more angry, and it encapsulates with he can't win. And that's really where Kariski was. She couldn't win because Chicken with Rabies decided that Steve's character had to die. But
And somehow I was traumatized!
Yeah.
yeah,
Your hatred was brought to bear on me!
it was interesting. That's just a little recap of Tuesday. That's not even this game. That was Tuesday, but that's what we were doing. We've been making fun of Carissa this entire time.
Fair.
So thank you, Tuesday night's viewers, for supplying us with that great
Yeah, how
enjoyment.
many bits is it for viewers? Because they're saying I need something stronger. How many bits is it to cheer towards drink? Or Kawiski?
Well, first
is
and,
that like a spell I can
first and
employ?
foremost, we actually have to buy something stronger. Right,
That's really old.
right now, yeah. One, that thing was gross.
It was. I almost threw up on stream at
That's-
one point. You see me gag?
It was not a good whiskey, and it's been down here for like 3 years. And it had like floaty bits in it.
Yeah, it did.
Pretty sure it's backwash.
The mother.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, it
was
just
awful.
wasn't good. So
I don't even like whiskey in general.
if I could show you, I'd turn the camera around and show you that our dry bar is very dry. I'm sorry, our wet bar is very dry. There's nothing there.
There is syrup. for
We're
whatever
taking
reason.
some requests on what types of liquor we should have on hand that we can get Carissa to drink.
And Paz, me and Paz,
We can get-
Darlin and Paz.
We can
Oh,
get Darlin
man.
and Paz to drink on camera or what have you. So, thank you for coming out tonight. Konnichiwa. Hello. Buenos noches. Shalom. Bienvenido. That's all I got, really. Ciao? No? Maybe?
Ciao, Bella.
Mahala?
Aloha.
Wait,
Aloha?
Aloha.
what does the sheep say? Shalom? No,
What
that's
do?
true.
Marhaba.
That's the
Marhaba.
opposite.
Marhaba, Siddiqs. So, thank you for coming out tonight. Joining us on the first Thursday of the month. We always play TCA on the first and well, I shouldn't say always. We try to play TCA
Yeah, but-
on the first and third Thursdays of every month. And we have a lot to. It's been like 4 weeks since we last played.
Long time.
All of my players are asking me like, "What did we do?" Because they take their jobs very seriously in the games they play in and reviewing their moves. There's only one person who did the homework, and that was Darian. Thank you, Darian. That's not true. Sentry did as well. He spent like 43 hours today. I know, it's more hours than in a day. Rehashing all of the old episodes just to know exactly where we're at.
3 simultaneous streams. That's how I did it.
3 streams at the same time, so he watched them all, but he does not remember a thing. So here we are.
He's like Sherlocking it.
Let me
Come on, Palace.
catch you up to speed on where we're at. So, the party decided to go down to the docks. This was 2 episodes ago, which feels like forever ago.
I feel like we're all level 10.
We're not. In fact, you guys are all almost level 5 if you could just long rest. Thematically, I have not allowed that to happen. I get that. That one's on me. Tough shit. So,
Our DM's narcoleptic.
yeah, I forget.
Not gonna happen.
Amnesic. So, about 2 episodes ago, they gathered some information that the man of the people, one of the greatest dukes from the greatest lines of family in the greatest city, or one of the greatest cities in the Sword Coast, Johann Vera, went missing, and he is also they found out through investigation, potentially the Black Mask. The guy who's been accosting our group, the Sid Several, now, for quite some time. Him and his other masked fellows. And their information gathered them and brought them to the docks, where they were jumped by a Kendim, the twins, who I have names for them now, that if you roll high enough today, we'll find out.
Hmm.
I wasn't worried about it.
And
Now,
and some other Zent. Yes.
the one thing I want to know is the guy that was hiding in the boat. Does he have a name?
His name was Boat Daryl, and Boat Daryl only hides in boats.
Wait,
Nice.
what about the guy whose nipple I removed surgically?
His name was Nick Nipple. Nick
The
Nipple.
portent has
Nicholas
come
Nipple.
true!
Nicholas Nipple is nipple-less. Now that's what he's called.
Nicholas.
I am a character of fate.
Yeah.
I enact the will.
Yeah, fate and chaos. Because that's what this show brings. If you watch LDR and you go like, hey, they kind of got things together. They kind of know what they're doing. Like, that DM is just so smart. We are the exact opposite in this show. We have no idea what we're doing.
That's true.
We rule by chaos. And somehow, some way, maybe the story comes together. That's where we're at.
Some nipples may be harmed in the process.
Exactly. So anyway, they went to the docks. They got jumped. Oh, no. Bad things happened. They immediately freaking beheaded my Kendim, put his head in a bag of holding, and dispersed largely of the Zent. Some of them ran away into the sewers. They went and talked to Duncan Sr., the dockmaster. Duncan the dockmaster. I do a lot of alliteration because I can't think of names on the spot. That's a peek behind the curtain. So Duncan Sr., Duncan the dockmaster Sr., was saying that basically they threatened him and his son's life if he didn't help. And when he realized that they were gone, he was very happy. He went outside, and Duncan Sr.'s son, Duncan Jr., again, names, seemed to have been taken. So the party tracked some blood into the sewers, almost got eaten by a craptopus, which is an Atiug, and that would have been really bad. But Aiel, using his primal roar, scared it away. The party did some really good tracking and some really good sneaking in the sewers to find their way to an outpost or a hideout of the Zent. They fought their way through. I made sure that Darlin used all of her spells, so I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, you did.
And really, because I knew this was going to be a slosh of a dungeon crawl, and I really wanted to get them to the point where they're like, can we do this? Is this even possible?
We're there.
He's just mad that I cast Hold Person.
Yeah, that's it.
For a whole
It's
fight.
true. It's true, and there will be repercussions for that, darling. Yeah, just wait until we roll some death saves tonight. Chicken with rabies, are you with me?
Where's the whiskey?
Yep.
We got scotch.
They made their way
Okay.
through that outpost, fought their way through, fought some blink dogs, which was weird. I wonder
They're
how
rats.
those-
No, Chicken
Blink
with
rats.
Rabies is on tonight.
I know he is. I saw him. And I wonder how they got there. And now they broke their way into the basement of the brownstone. They have to find Duncan. They know he's there. They have to return Duncan Jr. to Duncan Sr. at the docks for information that they desire. That Duncan Sr. smartly is keeping behind a paywall, so to speak.
A fetch quest wall.
Until he gets his son back.
Knew
Pay
it.
a subscription fee.
Son of a
Don't
gun.
worry. And that's where our
Oh.
camera's good.
Should have just pressed him a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. Are our cameras good, Dom?
I'm already stress eating.
We are good. So that's where we are going to pick up tonight. The party had just opened the magically closed basement door to the brownstone.
Threw a dead body at it.
Threw a dead body. It was smart. And they set off the alarm, basically, the evocation alarm.
Mm-hmm.
And they walk in. And that's where we pick up tonight.
What do we see?
So we see quite a bit. It's a very large basement. It is almost like it's built on cinder blocks. It has that kind of gray feeling down there. And you see some mortar holding everything together. And you look back and it is, you'd say it's maybe 50, 60 feet long. It's a very big basement. To the left of you is what looked to be like old wine casks.
Mm-hmm.
And it even smells of wine in here. Old wine. Kind of that musty, wine cellar smell. And you see Paz kind of push his way through you guys, and his eyes are wide. He hasn't been in this basement for 15, 20 years. This is the orphanage that he grew up in. He spent many of his formative years in this house. And you see him kind of... We good? Okay. You see him push through you and move past the wine casks and what used to be bottles of wine on these racks that the sisters had bottled. Oh boy. Are now holding weapons. And Paz kneels down and touches the almost dirt floor and what looks to be spilt blood on the ground. He immediately basically looks at you and goes, "This is where I broke a bottle of wine. I was 10. I'd come down here often."
Darren says, "What were you doing with wine at 10?
I just want to see what it tasted like.
Was it good?
Awesome.
You think it's
Sister
still
Mary
good?
made the best wine."
Are there any bottles around?
There are not. The
Oh.
bottles that were there are removed. Now it's almost like a weapons rack. And you can see kind of the old meets new, so to speak.
Okay.
You do see Paz go behind the weapon rack that used to be a bottle rack.
Mhm.
And you see him kind of feeling the wall and tapping it. Almost like you would if you were looking for like a stud or something like that.
Right.
He's tapping the wall. And he goes, "Ah, there it is." And you see him take out a little dagger and kind of dig. And he pulls out this stone.
As he's doing that, Darren is going to turn on detect magic and look at the weapons and see if there's anything of value or magical.
Yeah, just give me like an investigation. Just do that. First roll of the night.
Exceptional whip.
Exceptional whip?
Yeah, D6 it.
I will. All right. 9.
Nope. Everything looks pretty
Wow.
darn normal.
Anything valuable at all?
It's all common items. In fact, a lot of it looks dull.
Darian's going to take 3 swords that he thinks look better than the rest and put it in the bag of holding.
You got it. Take 3 common short swords.
Okay.
You do notice as well that kind of on the opposite end of this little hallway in the basement is a sharpening stone. So, yeah, you got that.
Okay. I'll take that too.
You good?
He's just doing yoga warm-ups.
Gotcha. I was like, that's a good core workout.
Is that
So-
downward dog?
Downward dog, yeah. So, we back to Paz behind the bottle rack. He pulls out a brick from the wall, and you see him like reach in pretty far, like up to his elbow into this hole,
Oh, sorry.
and he pulls out a box. He pulls out a box and he... Whoops.
Oh! Who'd you just blow off?
Good news is it was LDR people.
You're horrible. It's not what I meant.
Why do you think the stream was late?
Cackaphone! So he blows off the dust on this box and he starts wiping it off and he walks around back and he gives it a sniff. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. And he cracks it open and you see cigars in this box.
Naturally.
And
Vintage.
Yeah,
Like-
fancy,
Like, got the little golden wrapper around
like
him.
rich people.
do you want to take a look at him? He's bringing them back to you guys with it open.
I'm gonna go to sniff it, but
I wouldn't. IL wouldn't just because he doesn't like.
I want
Darlin?
to know if
Doesn't
it's
like
like,
Darlin, you know the
if it's
finer
the
things
rich,
in life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's the
Yeah.
kind of like rich cigar.
Give me an investigation on those.
Okay.
He's not hiding anything too, so
Over 20.
okay,
23.
good enough.
She
You,
knows.
24.
you know for a fact
Oh, wow.
that these are not vintage anything. They look hand rolled because none of them are the same size.
Yeah.
And it smells
Like,
like
some of them are rolled with toilet paper.
it smells like dung.
Yeah.
It smells terrible. And he's like smiling from ear to ear and just breathing deep. He's like, these are some of the best cigars I ever rolled at the age of 12.
Now, is that his natural scent reminiscent of? Like, as if it seeped into his pores?
So you notice,
With a plus 20.
Yes!
you notice that the same stench that comes
These are what I
from
read in
his
my notes.
armpits is coming from this box. And we don't know which begat the other.
Yeah. He used to
This is
keep
a
his
mystery.
cigars in
Find
his
out.
armpits.
Or he used to keep his, or he used to.
I've
You
heard
just-
so much that I didn't want to know.
Right.
That's a health hazard.
And he goes, only a little bit of mold. Still good. Closes the
Yes.
box, puts it into his satchel. What?
You're better than that.
I'm really not.
Well, yeah, but you can act like it.
I made these
What the hell are
15
they?
years ago. These are cigars.
What do you do with them?
You smoke them.
You
Bro, you've seen him do that before.
And you see he's got one lit
Have
right
I?
now in his
It
other
does-
hand.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh wait, that's right. You can't smell. I keep on forgetting that.
Yeah. So he's kind of wide-eyed, happy to be here. Because again, he hasn't been in this basement in 15 years, roughly. It's like a blast from the past, but things have changed. There's plenty of footprints down here that were never down here before because the kids weren't allowed down here because this door that you came through was an entry or exit into the sewers.
Great
And guess
places.
what? They didn't want the kids down in the sewers. So they tried to bar access to this.
It's pretty good practice.
It's a good
Totally
rule,
good
right?
rule.
Especially when the city's full of thieves guild that live in the sewer system.
An orphan
Never
trying
mind.
to run away.
Yeah,
Never
forget
mind
that.
blocking the door to the mulled wine.
Yes. The mold one, yeah, that
No,
too.
it's layered because if the kids find the wine, they think that's what they were hidden from, and that's all they needed to find.
Mhm.
So they're not even attracted to the other door.
Exactly.
And then you see Paz kind of go to the other wall.
Sewer patch kids.
Sewer patch kids. That's a good one, Ranger. Effing love that guy. You see, oh boy, you see Paz now go to the wall across from what were the wine bottle racks, and you see some books on a bookshelf down there, and you see him going, no, no, and he reaches in and he pulls a book and he tips it back, and you hear,
Oh boy.
Oh, secret
Oh,
passageway.
Secret tunnels.
and
Sneak
down
attack.
on the other end
No, it doesn't.
of the room, you see a door slide open,
Like-
seemingly out of the brick.
Ooh.
And he goes, I want to show you something. Follow me."
Okay.
So you guys start walking down the hallway. Once you get to the end of this hallway, you can go left up the cellar stairs or straight into this darkened room.
Yo, Paz, you sure that Duncan's gonna be up this way?
Probably not, but I want to show you something.
Okay. Let's go.
He knows where we are. I say we follow him.
I think so.
And as he walks in there, he uses his cigar and instinctively lights a torch that was in the room at
That's
child
cool.
level size.
So now Sentry can see.
Yes. And the room lights up, and you see some moldy, like, down feather stuffed beds down here. Hmm?
Is this?
Yeah, Paz, did you sleep down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you
Was
said-
this?
Which
said
one
with
was
a
the
smile?
oldest?
Was that good memories?
Oh, yeah.
Was this what? Was this what? Like a hiding, a thought that you and your friends
Oh, yeah.
used to hide down here?
Me, Annabelle, and James. We were always down here together.
Like, on the
We were hiding from the sisters, getting out of math class. Annabelle really didn't like kickball, so we would hide down here.
who's
and-
Annabelle?
And he looks off
Into the
into the
distance.
distance. A tear.
Eagle cry.
A single tear.
One single tear.
Did Annabelle like flowers?
Bro, you're just wow, right into the wound.
No, it's I'm trying to pull information out. That's all.
Annabelle did like flowers when she was alive.
Oh, dang.
Oh, sorry.
How'd she die?
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight check?
How old was she? What did it?
What's your insight?
18.
You detect no guile in what he's saying. And now a second tear down his cheek.
I would specifically be trying to insight whether he feels at fault for her death.
Ooh, that's good thinking.
Okay, so on your first insight, you realize that he's not lying. Give me another insight with advantage.
As he does that,
Nice.
is James
There we go.
gone as well?
I don't know.
23.
You feel that he holds some responsibility. The way he's now not making eye contact and getting, even for Paz, who's not like the most verbose individual, is getting very terse with his responses.
Is
at
now
those
he
questions.
is he getting like angry, but not like angry at us, just angry just in general?
No, he looks
Like-
sad.
Yeah, perhaps we can talk about a different time, yeah? You know what I mean? And focus on the task at hand.
And stay frosty.
Paz, I think your friend is going to be well honored by a liberation of this house today. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's what I want.
That's what we're going to do as we save Duncan.
And I want to hold this house. I want to get Sister Mary back here.
Do you know she is?
I do.
Well, then that's exactly what we're doing, yeah? You know what I mean?
Where is she?
Let's get this thing done.
Might be important.
I'll tell you when the time is right. Let's
All right.
win. And you see him as he...
You can tell, by the way, Rika is not only concerned for Paz and his emotional state, but also knows time's ticking with Duncan.
Yep.
Like, he could be dead by the time if we dilly-dally too much.
Okay.
So that's motivating Rika to move.
And he he knows the urgency. There's multiple things at stake here for Paz. Obviously, the task at hand, but he's not happy that his childhood house effectively is in the wrong hands. And he's going to fight tooth and nail.
Hopefully he doesn't lose any more teeth.
Yeah, nail and a toenail into this place.
Going to fight
Fingernail.
singular tooth and many
Singular
nails.
tooth and nail.
Because that one's starting to get a little loose.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
It's always endgame for
Yeah.
One
1D100.
one chance every time.
As you guys file out of the room, you see him kind of pat something on the wall and kisses his hand, and he gestures up towards
The heavens.
the stairs
Oh.
that lead to the first floor out of the cellar.
Babe Ruth This one's for her. This one's for you, Annabelle.
Was there
Bases
anything notable about the spot he touched?
Give me a perception.
30.
That is
Nice.
Would you roll?
25.
Oh my gosh.
You see what looks to be carved in there, again at maybe like a 12-year-old's eyesight, a heart. That in the heart says Paz, with the Z backwards. So you know that was Paz. And Bell.
So James was third wheeling, huh?
Yeah, we gotta get to that fun.
Possibly. So,
So, Paz, what do you remember about what we're walking into? Like, are we about to walk into a room that's gonna launch an ambush at us?
well,
You remember this place, right?
the first
Good
floor...
question, yeah.
It's a good question. The first floor is where the cafeteria was and all of the school rooms.
What's the cafeteria?
It's a place where you go to eat.
Oh.
Like a large group of people.
What is that like?
Yeah,
Were-
like,
were-
a,
Living
did you never go to
like a
school?
dining room, yeah.
I had tutors and a living chef. But don't worry about it. Keep going.
Where are you serve
What?
the
Now,
food, yeah?
more importantly, what's a kitchen?
Oh boy.
Where
Okay.
the food is prepared, yeah? You know what I mean?
You guys.
Fire pit, yeah?
It's like the bars we were at,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
just in the school.
So first floor, lot
I don't know
of
what a school is
hallways.
either.
It's pretty windy.
Okay. Like single file hallways.
Yeah, generally. I mean, for adults.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're adults, except for that one. He's a nitwit.
Apart from the light that was lit by the a cigar.
Yep.
Is there any other light around here?
In the basement?
Yeah.
Yes. There are other. There were other ones that were already lit.
Sconces.
Yes.
In the stairs, Rika would. Yeah. Up. I'll go first. Yeah. If you're okay with that, I'm small. Yeah. And
Skip the third stair from the top.
I'll skip the third stair from the top. Yeah. Very good.
Squeaks.
Good to know.
Alright.
And I'm also I feel pretty good, yeah. And you took some hard hits, so maybe I can help to buttress, yeah, some of the damage if I have to take it fast, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I can be angry for like one more time or something. And health points wise, it did heal me up pretty good. But if we have to go through the whole house, might be pretty tough.
We'll defend you.
Paz, is there like an area or a room that would be like the main room, yeah, that we could try to focus on and go to?
If I had to guess, it's got to be. And he looks at Darian. It's got to be the room on the 4th floor.
Of
All right.
course it is. All right.
That was Sister Mary's office. It makes the most sense.
Is there any back way to get there?
It's just the stairwells, and they're opposite stairwells, so we have to walk across each time to get there.
It's very
When I
inefficient
had my-
construction.
When I had my,
Well, very good if you want to defend a tower.
It's great if you want to defend a tower.
when I had my vision where I saw the light in the window, what floor was that on?
4th floor.
Interesting. I've shared that with everyone, that vision, I
Yep.
believe, in that time.
I think you did.
It's the same one that you and Paz saw when you were doing your shenanigans.
The one you got
We
shot
just
out
saw
of.
the outside, but
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, where you got
Wrecked.
annihilated. Wrecked. So he tells you that it was largely where the school portion of this was. A lot of rooms, a lot of hallways. We got to make our way to the other side.
My recommendation would be, rather than trying to go through every room in the house, then we go to the main room, yeah, and just cut the head off the snake, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta get Duncan as quick as possible. That's the objective, right?
All right. Rika proceeds, skipping the third stair from the top.
Ah, shit. Second from the top. My bad. It's been a while.
That could have squeaked louder if it was one of us. So.
And he will
It's true.
check the door for traps.
Probably would have broken.
Give me an investigation.
I'm casting exceptional wit.
Okay.
And he will guidance himself.
I don't even know. Is that a good one or a bad one?
That's a natural 20.
We're the dynamic duo.
Okay.
Because I
He
don't
knows.
need to revive anyone. I'm all good.
Oh,
So you work your way up, and you cock your head to the right, and you look at this, and like from Home Alone,
There's
the
another guy.
handle looks like it's warm.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
don't touch the handle. Yeah. They know we're coming, so it's not about being sneaky. It's about avoiding damage.
Just the handle is warm. What about the door? Like, let's say if my man Sentry over here just busted through the door, would he get hurt?
I mean, I can. The handle doesn't feel too
I would
warm
kneel
to me.
down and see if I feel heat coming out under the back of the door, like if there was a fire or if it was just the handle.
Okay.
That was warm.
Darian still has detect magic on.
Okay. It's just the handle, and with your detect magic, you see basically a magical fire orb just kind of hovering over the handle on the other side.
Okay.
Like a mini
He's
sun.
heating it up.
With your fantastic investigation, you see that the door opens in, which means the hinges are on the left side, on your side.
yeah, we can pop the hinges here. Yeah, take the door off without opening, touching the handle, and then use it as a shield. Yeah, as we go forward.
I like it.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
Sentry starts using his firebolt as a laser, as a
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I like it.
plasma
Um,
cutter
Let's.
going down the.
We're gonna make you do like a tools roll. What would that be? Sleight of hand,
Sleight of hand.
but with advantage.
Ricka will assist him.
Yep. Okay. So you have advantage
Crit.
anyway.
Crit. First one's crit.
Awesome. So like you've done this before, or Buzz Lightyear from the very first Toy Story. Like
Mission control.
yeah. You instinctively know how to use this arm that was just attached to you like 23 minutes ago, and you just it falls off. You catch it with your left hand. You don't let it make a sound, and you go through the middle one, catch it again, and then you stoop down and you get through the last one and you grab it.
And Darian holds the door.
And Darian holds the door, and you now know you can put in your inventory basement door.
I don't want to do that.
You want to put that in your...
It's what Cacophony would have wanted.
Hey,
But
we
he
use
turns.
it- we use it
He
as a
he lets it
raft.
down slowly and peeks out so that he doesn't want the outside to show too much different until they're ready.
Got you. So we're gonna have you.
I can't believe I would crit on something like that. I can't ever get my rolls to work.
We're gonna have you guys saying that this is coming up from the basement.
We can't
one?
see anything.
You can't see it. Okay.
The thing was not calibrated
you're-
correctly, I don't think.
Well,
Maybe it was.
We just
I
gotta
don't know,
figure
it's
out
very
which-
zoom- It's very zoomed in.
We could zoom
right now.
out. We
There.
got room.
Good enough.
there it is. So that's where I'm holding the door.
Yes. We're gonna say you're all coming up out of this, which is the basement. Okay.
Can we see down here? You gotta have to move it a little bit more for the
Viewers.
viewers.
More?
Yep.
Is that good?
We could pull out.
We might need to.
You might need to, Dom.
Carissa.
It wasn't even me that time.
Yeah.
I didn't say a single thing. Can
You
a
laughed.
girl laugh?
No.
Can I laugh?
What are you laughing at?
I should roll for insight.
You know he'll get a 20.
Darn, I was laughing at the joke.
My computer's on the
It was a
fritz.
penis
So
joke.
tell me when.
It
That's
should be
fine.
That
dealt-
should be
It should be
perfect.
dealt with shortly.
Definitely good. Here, I'll show you if it's online.
I feel like if we go too far north, we'll end up with LDR.
That would be a trip.
Technical difficulties stick with us here. Just because it's visible to our players apparently doesn't mean it's visible on the stream. I don't. My computer's not. Tell me how are we looking?
It still has to update. It's updating.
That's where the cutoff is.
Okay, fine.
And then you have your full. It looks like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I think
sure.
you're good.
I think we're good. Okay. So Darian,
Yes.
give me as you hold it back and peek. Give me a perception.
10, I believe. Yeah, 10.
That's good enough to see right here. See that?
Yep.
To see something in the upper corner that looks like it's scanning back and forth with a gray light scanning back and forth. Maybe that's a really bad color. Right there.
Are we Metal Gear Soliding this?
Yeah.
Quick.
You
Cardboard
also
box.
see a cardboard box.
Yeah.
So you see it scanning back and forth. Does anyone else care to peek while he's pulling back?
I will.
For sure.
I want to peek.
I mean,
I want to
Ricka
peek.
should.
Is it would it be investigation or perception if you're actively looking down the hallway?
Perception for
Okay,
this.
right a
Yeah.
second.
I want to look down the
It's-
hallway.
You want to look down too?
I'm gonna cast exceptional wit on.
Okay.
On him. It doesn't help him. I
20
just want to
26.
believe in
Okay.
him.
You see the same thing, but you're able to zero in on the magical mechanical
You say
component in the
perception?
upper. Yeah, perception. What'd you get?
22.
Okay, you both see this. You're able to
Wow.
zero in and see the magical mechanical component. It's like some great
18
artificer
plus I had an 18.
worked on this. It's scanning back and forth. And you then also notice, walking down the hallway, a guard. A guard with a big short sword on his hip and a crossbow in his hands. And when he crosses the light of this, the light goes from yellow to red, and it locks on him until he's out of range. And then it goes back to white, and it starts to scan.
I don't see him though, right?
You see the guy.
I do?
Yeah, out of 10, you definitely would have saw that.
Okay.
You didn't see what was making the color. You just saw the color. You see the guy, and he keeps walking past. He did not actually. Let me roll. Yeah, he definitely did not see you guys. He's walked past this
Darian,
maybe 100 times.
Why would he check the basement door?
right,
right.
right.
Doesn't make
Darian
sense.
snaps his fingers and he's that guy.
Okay. Awesome.
I was waiting for that.
Okay.
Does it appear there's any way to easily disable this arcane mechanism that Rika has identified? Or is it something where we just need to avoid the light in order for it to not lock onto us?
Give me like, I want to make a roll to see if you've ever seen anything like this before, to even know.
History, Arcana, Investigation.
I'm thinking Arcana or History.
Okay. I think.
Stay focused.
Oh, bother.
Be smart.
What are you rolling, Arcana or History?
I am rolling. Doesn't matter. They're both just +2. So I rolled a total of 9.
Oh,
I can't help you on this one
So
because I cast.
that's bad.
here's what you know.
Why are you?
You're almost certain. You're almost certain that you've seen this in your parents' shop before.
Okay.
Something like this. The only way you know how to turn them off is through the keypad. So there must be a keypad that commands these. You've never had to figure out how the heck you could turn them off at the source.
Got it.
We have like a 3-minute delay or 2-minute delay right now, just so you know,
On the stream.
on the stream.
I don't know why that is. That's weird.
2 minutes?
It seemed on the
It
stream
just
I
moved.
just adjusted the cameras. That's why I got up again, because I was like, wait a minute, they're not changed yet.
Good news. Everyone's fully visible.
Yes. We
I
are
don't
all
mind.
here, except
This is how
him. He's
Darlin
head
feels
up.
all the time. FYI.
You're back. You're
Okay.
Mine, there's no delay on mine. But
Are you sure?
Yep.
No delay on yours.
Delay on mine. That's
Delay on yours. How big a
Fine.
delay?
I don't know.
Same. It's
You,
okay.
You do have a delay. Look at Paz is not there. Or Sentry's not there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
so if Chad, if we're a little behind here on anything, that's
yeah,
why.
it looks like it's theater of the mind
For everybody.
for everybody.
Everyone. Join this.
So as
campaign.
Paz makes his way up to now what looks to be a Zent guard, he saw what you did, and he goes, I saw these before. These were in Candlekeep.
Does it? Does
Candlekeep? I've read all about that place. Okay, let me look. I don't know if I can even.
Does it appear that there's a door straight across the hall?
It does appear that.
Is that door closed?
It is closed.
Does the light reach the threshold of that door?
It does,
As it swings.
as it swings.
Who here is good at? Rika will look to see if that door looks trapped.
Okay. Give me.
Wait. I have an idea.
so do I.
Darian, go ahead.
Give
Just
me-
gathering information
Just
first.
give me an investigation.
Investigation.
Or perception. I'm sorry, perception.
That one.
Did you take his brain away?
30.
No.
Okay. Yeah, the door across does not look tapped. I don't know if it's locked.
Well, if it's locked, what if I took this door across and we all hid behind it and acted as if it's open. Just pick the lock as if the door was open.
Is it the same door?
It looks very similar.
Yeah, that
Could work.
That could work. Yeah.
I doubt the camera's smart enough to know whether the door is supposed to be open or not.
But will it lock onto it?
It's possible.
Because if that's the case, what if one of us takes the door, locks onto it, and everyone else gets past it?
The door's only
Same
like
thing.
5 foot, so it would not cover the whole hallway, which is 10 feet wide.
We'd have to line up.
I'm saying one person stands to the point where it's like locked down this way, and then all you guys can go that way, and it wouldn't be locked on.
Before you go further on this, I didn't give you enough information. When the gentleman walked by and it turned red, you started to hear this growing sound from the machine going, and then when he got out of it, it stopped.
Did it go? Ooh.
No.
Oh. It's his first day on the job. He's really excited. Yeah, exactly.
So there will be an audio component when it locks onto something as well.
Okay.
Let's go test it out right now.
Is there like a rock or something around?
There is a flaming little ball of fire, like eye level with you, still.
But no, like, rock.
No, Sister Mary kept a clean ship on the first floor.
Hey, we got these hinges.
That's right. We do have hinges.
You have 3 of them, 3 metal hinges.
I'm looking for something nondescript that, if it would be found, would not imply that there's a hinge missing from a door. You know what I mean? What about...
That makes sense.
Could be incriminating.
I got a head in here still.
Use a head like a
How
doorstop.
often does that guy? How long is it when that guy passes to and fro? Like what's the timing?
You haven't seen him come back around yet.
How long?
How long
what's-
has that been?
How long for the movement of the light?
Looks like a 10-second swing.
Okay.
Oh, that's plenty.
Who's the best lockpicker here?
I'm not too shabby.
Right. You have 8 seconds to get up at that door.
Oh, sorry.
He forgot more information.
More information?
No, there's something you guys have that would really help in this from Cacophony's bag.
I thought she had that. I thought she actually brought that with her.
No, she didn't have those.
Darian saw her use that.
The lockpicks?
Yeah.
Would he have
I
seen
shouldn't have done that.
when I
I didn't want you to forget you had. That's one thing that stayed behind because we didn't bring that into LDR, so that stayed behind.
Okay.
so when
I need a
Darian
list of the things that
Yeah.
stayed behind.
when Darian
That
emptied
and
the
deed.
when Darian emptied the bag of holding, he did look through it with detect magic.
Yep.
Those are magical.
Yep.
So he would have.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's
So
say
he-
that
he does
Darian,
have them. You
Darian
have
now
them.
possesses those.
Right.
That
They're like,
yeah, yep. Some of these things were meant for that, so that's why I want you to have that.
Okay.
I'm done helping.
okay.
So, Cacophony left us these. These are lockpicks that we can use with Mage Hand. They're distance lockpicks, so we can stay right here and try to unlock that door.
Yep. You have up to 30 feet.
All right.
If it is locked in general, because
If it
Rika
is.
said it didn't look locked.
And he said it didn't look.
It didn't look
trapped.
trapped.
What if there's
That's
people
right,
behind
that
the door?
That sounds very convenient.
Well, he's
So-
disguised self. He looks like the guy's patrolling. Just say you wanted snacks
That's a
and when's
good
the
point.
next
So,
break.
so we should probably hide around an area where we're not going to be seen.
Right here.
Yeah, right here.
Right here.
It's against like the out.
All right. Darian's gonna start trying to lockpick the door from where he is, behind the other door.
Give me your lockpicking.
Rika will guidance him. You can add a D4.
These are
Ooh.
+1 lockpicks, by the
Ooh.
way, too. So you add +1 whatever your.
They're +1. Okay. So we have 21
Nice.
plus. We got 26 plus 27.
So, if the camera could see, these bronze-colored lockpicks would just hover across the hallway, and they would insert themselves into the keyhole, and they start to manipulate themselves as if someone were there, but there's nobody there. And you see Darian moving his hands as if he's holding them, but he's not. And you see him kind of sticks his tongue out, unlocks the door. And
Good
the door on the unlocking opens just a hair. It's ajar.
Okay. Well, it's unlocked and open slightly. We can't see any in it yet, but I could use my disguised self and see if I could see what's in there.
Do you think you could?
we
do you
send
think you
the
could mage
pigeon
hand
in.
those lockpicks into the camera's inner workings?
We could try.
I mean, it's.
If
held
someone's
together
on
with screws or something, right?
I don't know what technology this is, but if someone's seeing what that camera sees, they might think it's suspicious
Mhm.
if it goes dead.
Fair enough.
Can your pigeon be something else other than a pigeon?
Are you implying he's not enough as he is? Mansmeet goes like this too. And stares down. at
Full
you.
360.
Yeah.
Like an owl.
Yeah.
He didn't mean it that way.
Like, so no.
He likes this form.
Well, if it were a bug, it'd be a lot more useful right now.
Mansmeet goes. Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh my goodness.
Language.
I'm offended for him.
Should be. That was not nice.
So
I-
what
Where did you
if
learn that? I
what
don't
if
know.
I
Your
like-
footsteps.
So he's passing.
How long was that?
I don't know, what was that, 5 minutes?
5 minutes? Oh, that's plenty of time.
So like when the beam gets over to the other side, I think I'm just gonna jump over and see what's in there. Just
I
Wait,
don't
how
think you
much-
should do that.
What is the radius of this beam? Is it like?
I know you want to get
60
involved.
Diane
The
should go
hallway.
because if anyone is
They
in
come
there,
from the
they'll
hallway.
see one of their own. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Plus,
Oh,
you don't have all of your health yet.
Because he looks
Hey,
like the guy.
I also have the cloak that your parents gave me.
That's
and
right.
me do disguise self too once a day.
Oh, that's very useful. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have disguise self too. See?
You also have a monocle that can
can't
see
tell.
through solid objects. Same.
That's right, I do.
All right.
Right here.
Now I'm done helping.
Hey!
Paz is here. Don't worry, Paz. I divulged all of your backstory in the beginning scene.
Sweet.
We have a lot to talk about.
For,
Yeah.
for a quick recap,
It was
Um,
some spectacular.
Who's Annabelle? No.
Annabelle and
James.
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 For a quick recap, we worked our way through the basement, and we are on the stairs of the basement trying to figure out
The
how to
first
get through
floor.
the first floor.
Am I dead yet?
No,
Nope.
we're all good.
So Darian would get someone else in position to
Didn't
hold
have
the
dinner.
door,
Okay.
and
This was
as
my
the
dinner.
camera is sweeping away, he would ask to be let out so that he can walk into the other door.
All right.
I'm gonna cast exceptional one on him just in case he needs
Alright.
to investigate.
And I'm going to guide him as he goes.
Holy moly. All
And
right.
I'll hold the door for him.
Perfect. This is teamwork. It's making the dream work. And you see
Whose dream?
the light come back towards the door that you want to go into.
And I'm holding it
It
right
holds there for a beat, and it starts to work its way
It says
back.
there.
now,
Sweet.
and then he goes out and he goes
We
in the
do
other
it,
door.
and you go into the room.
Walk casually.
Slow.
And you look in, and it just looks like a filing cabinet room.
Okay.
Nothing in here. There's another door
Does
closed over here,
does the door I just passed open inward or outward?
inward,
Perfect. He's gonna.
towards you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So he's gonna leave it
It was
open.
a push door.
It's a push door.
Yeah, push door. And it looks like the other door would be a pull door.
Okay.
Ooh,
Pull door in. So both
Pull,
of them.
both open in.
Right.
Wildly inefficient for fires. But
It explains
This is an old building built
this is an
before
old
those codes
before
came in.
code.
Yeah.
It is it's not ADA compliant either. Like it's no good. But
Children
it's
making
beautiful.
cigars.
Yeah.
One health official would shut this.
You
place
did find
down.
your cigars you made when you were 12 in the basement. They're on you. You can put that in your
How many do you know?
a whole box of hand rolled
4,000.
Paz cigars.
Nice.
Did they cast thinking cloud? Who knows? All right, let's see.
So it's a pretty nondescript room.
So he's gonna mouth back to
I
the group.
peep out of the door that I'm holding.
Is it safe?
And it starts to come back towards you, the light.
So in this time, Darian's gonna look at the other hallway.
You're going to come up here?
Yep.
Okay.
And look right and left and see what he sees.
Okay. You see that the hallway goes a little bit further and stops.
Okay.
And
See any cameras?
you don't see any cameras down that way.
Okay.
Correct. You don't see any cameras down that way. Looks like this camera was looking at this intersection of hallway.
Okay, he's gonna go back to the other door then.
You go back
Did
here.
he see the guard up there?
The guard
Just past.
started walking back.
Okay.
Oh,
Back this way. You see it catch the light. You hear the nothing, and then you see it disappear.
Is there another sound? Are there any further sounds as he keeps walking down the hallway south?
Perceive with your ears.
All right. I cannot cast guidance on myself because I am concentrating on that for
Correct.
yeah. Sorry.
Darian.
It's all good. Do something more.
17.
You hear another distant.
Any more? Just one?
That's all you can hear.
Okay.
Right now.
Very good.
Just twists and turns.
There's at least one more of those lamp things. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I look
Oh,
out of
the
the door
alarm
again
systems?
to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
if Darian's over there. Is he
He's
there?
standing in the other doorway, looking at you.
I go.
And
Darian, he waves.
Okay.
Waves
Okay.
them towards.
I wait for the light and I do like a somersault into the next door.
What do you
Okay.
do with the door that
Give
you're
me
holding?
athletics.
What are you doing with the door that you're holding?
With a door?
No. I'm putting it back into place.
Can't. The hinges are off.
Are you
Then
propping
I
it?
prop it up.
Just give it to someone else.
There's
No,
no.
no, this
I
door
mean,
is central.
There's a lot of other people in there. Paz is in there. Sentry's in there.
you go to block the room that we're all sitting in.
I'll give it to Paz, I guess.
Okay. So you hand it.
He holds
you,
the door.
You hand it to Paz, and give me an athletics check to Chris Farley somersault through in American Ninja or whatever that one.
Paz now has a +1 door shield.
23.
23.
It's a tower
It is-
shield. It's way better
It
than
is
the
not
shields you
quite
have.
like Chris Farley. It actually looks pretty good. And you roll right in there,
Yep. Darian,
somersault in, and everyone's like, "That was dumb but awesome at the same time."
Darian was like distracted by looking at the camera for a second, and he almost didn't get out of the way in time.
So you're both in that room now.
Sentry chuckles and just does
Yep.
this whole swab thing.
You're in.
Yeah.
That somersault.
is then
It's Paz and Darlin. And where's Rika?
Sentinel's out then, I guess.
And Rika.
There he is.
Oh, Sentinel's been on.
Yeah.
Sentry or Sentinel's in there, I guess.
Sentinel's
So the
in
door
there
won't
just
fit
chilling.
over what we're jumping over? I didn't.
You're
Are
not.
we
It's so. I'm sorry.
I don't know. There was
We took the hinges off the door so we didn't have to touch the handle, which had been made very hot by the flame. That's right.
Wait,
in
isn't
front
the
of
flame
door.
still there?
It is.
So
So
wait,
that's-
who
we're
just
avoiding
ran
it.
through
Well,
the
that's
flame?
why I made him do an athletic.
We're avoiding it.
Yeah. So this right here is a similar light camera setup that you saw in Candlekeep,
Gotcha.
where it scans back and forth, and if you get caught in its cone of vision, it turns red and it makes a noise.
Well, shut up, 491 Phantom. How dare you?
Carissa's not bitter at all about Tuesday night.
You guys picked on her pretty bad.
It was hilarious. So, Paz, you're holding the door. We got Darlin and Rika to get across.
So I can. So we're holding the door to so it doesn't
basement,
see.
correct.
So it doesn't see it. All right. So I'm obviously going to hold the door because Darlin.
You'll be last to go,
Yeah.
is my assumption.
So I'll when the light goes by, as we've seen the pattern, I'll let them go by
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
So give me athletics if you're trying to get by it,
Okay.
or acrobatics, whichever. I don't care.
Rika will guidance Darlin before she goes.
Cool.
And
you're
it's
dropping the one
it's
on-
dropped on you, Darian.
Yeah.
I presume it's been more than a minute anyway, so
Yeah.
Sure.
Can Mincemeat help me?
Yes.
Yes.
The help
How's he
action.
helping you?
Mincemeat is flying very fast, tugging on my edge of my sleeve for when it's time to
All
go.
right. He's like hummingbird.
Yeah,
hummingbird.
exactly.
Yeah, got it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, darling, you never let me down.
What'd you get?
Okay, 21 plus. What am I rolling?
You're good.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
No, but I
At
want to be
21.
better than everyone.
So you kind of like, rather than somersaulting over, and Darian just kind of like stepped aside.
Yeah.
You kind of like shimmy on through,
Mm-hmm.
and you walk in. and you toss your scarf. I imagine you have a scarf. You toss your scarf
for
behind
sure.
you.
Oh, I left something. Keep going.
Okay.
Rick just went back
Rico
in.
rolls a
He went
natural
back
20.
into the room.
Natural 20. You don't have to do anything because it's higher than you, so you just walk right under it. Doom, doo, 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 doo. And then Paz
Are there any debris on the floor,
in this room,
like in the hallway anywhere?
not in this hallway.
How about in the
room you're in,
the
now?
room we're in now?
It's full of files. You could make debris.
I'd want something that was already on the, like a little rock or a piece of wood.
Sentry's just gonna punch the wall lightly.
Okay.
Just chisel. He sees his desire for something all
Okay.
natural.
Give me
a light.
Yeah, we're gonna do. This
light
is an
thunders.
acrobatics punch.
Okay.
Finesse
Like a Bruce
punch.
Lee,
It's
like
a finesse punch.
22.
Okay, you finesse punch a brick wall, and half a brick falls out, and there's now half a brick handed to you.
Rico will take it and he'll taint punch it,
You taint punch it, and that half brick turns into 4 bricks.
and he'll take one of those quarters.
You got to teach me that.
It requires a lot of delicacy.
I see. I can finesse. I just finished that
That
wall.
was actually impressive. You have talent. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Is it just in the knuckle, or is it
It is all in the way you milk.
the cow, the livery?
Yeah, it's something.
Milk the
We'll have to work on that at a later date.
Right. Yeah.
Is that rock gonna do it for you, or should I keep punching?
No, it's very good. Yeah,
All right.
thank you. You read my mind. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah,
Right on then.
I feel loved by you. Yeah, in my heart. In my heart. Yes. So Rico will.
I want to know what you're trying to do with this rock. Like,
Rico will lean out. All he's trying to do is see how small.
I feel like Matt's cheek is just gonna start bleeding.
Yeah.
My eye.
that's what you pulled out when you got in. You started fanning yourself.
Exactly.
All right. So what are you doing with the quarter of a rock?
Just wants to see if the light picks it up.
Okay.
And if it will rest on it. So he doesn't want to throw it through. He wants to get it in
Dead center.
Ooh,
the
that's gonna take
Hallway.
in the kind of
Pa-
the purview of the light.
pattern of the light.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So what would you...
Let's do.
Can Mincemeat just fly it over?
I mean, you've seen the pattern of it.
do performance.
I want it to like the
No.
motion of it to cross the
He
light,
wants to
though,
see if it'll
not
draw-
for it to like be just come into contact with.
Okay.
If that difference makes sense.
I mean, so like as it's coming towards you, you're trying to toss it into, correct?
Yes.
You're looking to catch it in motion.
Not have it
or-
already be on the ground and it come over.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
You're looking for movement, not
Yeah.
Right.
just.
Okay. We're gonna roll. What would you do if you were throwing something? Because that's what you're doing.
Athletic.
Yeah, it could be a straight dex if for aiming.
Yeah,
it could
let's
be
dex it because you're really trying to aim. This is you can't miss per se.
23.
Okay.
I rolled
So-
an 18 plus 2.
As it starts coming towards this
Plus
door
3.
that you're in, you kind of beer pong it through,
I'm very good at beer pong.
That was impressive.
and it does catch the
What's
movement.
beer pong?
It's a game.
It does catch the movement
Okay.
because there was no movement there, and now there's movement. And
Do we
As
hear the?
you do, and it starts to get louder.
Does it continue to grow?
It continues to grow.
Ricka just wants to see what happens.
Okay.
He's close the doors, move back.
Okay. So it gets to a point, a fever pitch, and then an alarm goes off.
Okay.
And
Do we hear footsteps?
you definitely hear footsteps, and you see one
Where-
guy come in
where did the stone land? Can you tell us that?
right out here
Okay.
in the middle of the hallway.
I'm presuming that all these walls are brick walls, by the way.
It's
Yeah.
yes.
So
Think of a school.
2, 3.
You see 3 guys come up, and they start to look around. Paz, you're still holding your door, right?
Hodor!
I came in late, so Rick has got to kill me. I'm sorry. God.
First time.
You see them. You see them look, and it's
He does that on Tuesdays. too.
just a rock. They pick up the rock. You see one of them go up to it. and it looks like they fiddle with. Actually, how would you see this? You closed all the doors.
Maybe one is kept cracked open just a wee bit.
I have Mincemeat's head jammed underneath the door crack, and I'm looking through his eyes.
We'll go with that. That's funnier. That's funnier. There is a pigeon head.
Pigeon! Dun, 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 dun.
There's a pigeon head under this door over here. Periscoping,
Yes.
looking at what's going on.
Love it.
And Paz is trying to hold this door as steady as he possibly can, like it wasn't melted off the
Is
hinges.
there just armpit hair coming out from the side?
Yeah, and they're like, "What is that smell?" Ugh. And
Must be the mortar from the brick falling down.
yeah,
It's no.
that's what Paz says from behind the.
It's nothing. Continue.
Jedi mind tricks him.
So you
This is
see
Maybelline.
with the pigeon head, and your eyes go blank because you're seeing through mincemeat. You see someone go up to it and like fiddle with it, and the light the sound stops for one, and the light flickers red, white, red, white, red, white, white, and they back away. But you see these two, which didn't have anything in their hands before, are now holding weapons as they begin to meander. And this guy already had two hands on his crossbow, but he's just shifty-eyed now. And they go back to their patrol route, so to speak, a little bit more alert, but not knowing what set it off. It's just a rock. Could have come from anywhere.
Darling, what happened?
Darlin explains all of that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Hey, darling, he's turning blue.
Who?
I mean, just under the door. Oh my God! Pull back.
She pulls it.
Does the light or the beam, does it fill the space like floor to ceiling, or if could one stand directly under it
Yeah,
as
like
it
at
kind
an
of
angle?
as it goes overhead?
One
skinny.
could stand under it if they were the right height.
How about
So-
on it?
No.
Ricka thinks that he could probably stand under it.
Rick is probably the only one here that would be able to do that. The light from a distance is supposed to fill up basically the whole hallway.
So, Sentry, I don't know the physical nature of Sentry. Would light pass through Sentry, or is it a...
He's a metal, stone, rock,
Okay.
wood.
I didn't know...
You mean
Sentinel,
I'm
sentry,
sorry.
sentinel.
Sentinel, I'm sorry.
Sentinel's effectively a shadow. Yeah, I think Sentinel would probably be okay. I think. I don't know.
Maybe.
But
I don't have to
Sentinel
roll the
couldn't,
dice.
Sentinel couldn't interact physically with
interact.
What
anything.
if the light turns you into infrared sentinel?
Ooh.
All right, continue.
Okay.
So here's, I think, what our options are. We can try to wait for this patrol, to come up to the corner here, and we just kill him very quickly, and then we proceed down south to, I think there's another one of these lights I heard, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I could try to get down there and then peer around and see what we see.
So, I don't know what was described in
thought
that
that
room,
might be
but
one.
that room ends, it's two doors, or...
Yeah, so door here. It's basically a filing cabinet room.
Okay,
This hallway, it ends here,
okay.
and it spills you back in.
Hey,
You
what?
know
So,
what?
wait. What if we set off the alarm again?
And lure
Like a
them all
rock?
here.
No.
Oh.
We set off the alarm again like a rock. You're disguised as one of them anyway, and then you act like you're fiddling with it. And when they come around, you say, "I don't know how to turn this damn thing off anymore. Can you help me?" And then you learn how to turn it off.
Maybe if we did that after we took out the man that he looks like,
Yeah.
That's right, because
Yeah.
they
all
all
coming
seem
together.
to come together really quickly.
So, Sentry, I hear you say you could do the messagey spell there? Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's all right.
Tell Paz to get over here.
He's gonna message to Paz. Hey, Paz. You can let go of the door now and come on over. I mean, try and prop it up the best you can, but
We would, of course, time this so that it's...
we'd
No,
love to
You
have you,
know
over
what?
here.
IL's gonna search all the files.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll just to not get
Detective
hit
eye.
by the fire orb.
Can I talk back to him?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say, are we going to leave that room? Because if we're going to leave that room, why don't we say at different angles, send sentry either, I would say send, I think we shouldn't all be in the same room. I think we should have multiple fighting points if we're going to set this thing off.
All right, I'll give it right back to you, Ricka. He wants to have multiple flanking points. I think Ricka's got a good, I think Baz has a good game plan. We should probably have multiple flanking points here. What'd you say?
I said there are 2 exits from this room, yeah, so we can exit 2 different ways, which would be essentially the same as exiting from his door. Yeah, you know what I mean? But let's get this all together so we can talk and plan together.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Paz, there's no 3-way merge option here, so I apologize.
Please hold.
Ricka thinks we should all be together to talk about this. We're all over the place. We might be hiding or killing or something. We should kind of game plan together.
Please insert another gold coin to continue talking.
My minutes are up, Paz. I'm sorry.
You are machine coin operated.
Hold on. Pops one in
So,
like the upper breast here.
Which side did we come from? We came from the bottom, right?
Yeah,
Where you
We're
are.
all in here.
We were
Came
all in
this
there.
way.
So we're coming this way. We know we're not going this way.
We are not going this way. We got to
And
go
what is
this way.
is this just a wall here?
Yep. Yes.
Just imagine
Okay.
it's a wall.
So what I'm saying is we're not gonna come back out this way, and we would just do that. So all I'm gonna do is jump over there and say that I think it's a better way to go over here. Because look at the fighting angles here versus everybody coming out that door and then coming back this way. If this is a door, we would want people here coming this way from the south going towards the north.
Are you in the room explaining your position to us?
No, I'm telling him.
I'm relaying this.
I'm just a messenger.
All right, that was relayed.
And then as we get to the end, all you hear is doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Because I'm gonna have to put the door. There's no hinges. What am I gonna do with the door? So as soon as that door is gone, it's setting off. Right? There's no other way for us to do anything other than set this thing off and fight what comes, or I'm screwed. Which I'm fine with, just as long as this thing's not blowing people up. Which he didn't blow the rock up, so I'm ready to go. Let's just fight what's coming, because
hold up. What if Paz is the bait? He makes the movements. They come up to the door, and then we spear them into that room.
If they come
I'm just suggesting perhaps, yeah, you know what I mean? That we take on the first one and take him out
I'm
quickly.
searching the files
I
while
know.
this is happening.
You can do that.
Yep, so that
Investigation.
rather than fighting 3, we fight 1, kill him, and then there's the last 2 that
so
we
then
can...
I can't move forward. Tell him I have to stay here to be a surprise attack because there's no hinges on this door.
Ricka, he's insisting he stay because
16.
there's no hinges on the door, and he can't keep that door upright to go through this plan.
That's why you
So I say we just move forward with the 1. He'll be a redundancy, whatever that means, and then
I've heard it before.
and then we'll draw the 1 over. We'll take him out.
If
We got
that's-
more than enough people.
If that's what he wants, yeah. I don't think that the guard has ever looked right, yeah, when he's been walking up the hallway to notice an open door, yeah.
He now looks left on his way back.
Right, so we kill him when he's northbound rather than southbound, yeah, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But he can stay there, and the whole point is to kill him outside of the view of the light, yeah, you know what I mean?
Do I find anything useful?
We're gonna let this go because the answer to that is no.
Do I think I find something
So
useful?
attacking from that position would set the light off because it would pass through it, yeah, you know what I mean? So that's why I thought maybe we take him out from the northern door, yeah, and then we can decide what to do with the last 2.
So you're saying from up here.
I'll do it.
Well, we all can do it. You can open the door and kill his ass, yeah, you know what I mean?
It's gotta be. Don't we gotta do it quiet though?
Yeah, because there's only ever 1 up here at a time. We do it quiet, silent. Stab him in the lungs, yeah, he can't even scream.
If I manslaughter him, he might not even be able to.
Or
Is
the
there-
throat.
is there a
If you
body of
slice him
water
across
somewhere?
the throat.
I love water.
There's a puddle.
It's so efficient.
You're gonna see Sentry just drowning him in a half-inch of water.
It's like, this is what the sticker warnings mean.
You find a bunch of files on orphans.
Okay.
Do it.
He looks up P
An A.
Okay.
and
J.
Z.
You know what? Yeah,
Oh, Annabelle.
I would go
James.
to Paz.
Okay.
But he spells it P-A-S at first.
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
not entirely sure about the alphabet.
Because I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what P. I don't know how to spell.
You're
I'm just looking at this.
time and you can't even
He
read.
grabs one. He's like, "Here's Paz's." It's like
Looking
Mary
at here,
Jane.
pictures of the kids.
That's what I'm looking at. The pictures.
Okay.
Kid with
enough.
Is the
beautiful
Z
teeth.
like a Zorro? That's what I.
Well, no, his real name's Pasquale.
Yeah.
So looking for PAZ would not help you
That's
in this
true.
scenario.
I look for.
You can't
his file.
read.
I can look at the pictures.
So you're randomly looking through.
Sure. So you're
Yeah.
looking for a child that might look like the Pasquale you see now. Do you know when he was admitted into this orphanage?
Nope. I don't even know what an orphanage is.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So
Does he
Let me know
know
what
that
filing
it's attached
cabinet
to
it
the
is.
orphanage that I was in?
yeah, he knows that because I hope he heard your aside in the basement.
No, I heard that.
Yeah, you
I don't
look-
know what it
you
is.
look through and
Around.
you are looking through the female section, and every single person you find does not look like Pasquale,
just-
except for one. There's one in there.
She have nice teeth.
She has great teeth, and
Princess
you're
Leia.
pretty sure this is Paz.
Look at me and I smile, give him a wink.
Are you in the room with us now?
No.
I take that file, I fold it, I give it to him. I was like, "This is the one. We need it for later."
I said, put it in your pocket.
I don't have pockets.
Remember,
What
he
are
has a
those?
loincloth.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't even
Find something to put it in.
Say, give it.
I'll just put
Shove
it
it down in front of my shirt.
in.
Okay, so you hear
Maybe
the
all of these can be useful.
Okay, so here he comes.
Here
Here we go.
We'd all get right. I'll open the door. Yeah. Smallest to largest, so we're out of each other's way of attack. Yeah.
I
Maybe?
will.
That does not make any sense.
I will.
Big
ready
people should hit
Mindsliver.
first, not small people.
All dealing at the same time. Go now.
Mindsliver, go.
I go
okay surprise round.
Sacred Flame. That means we have advantage on the attack.
Yes,
You have disadvantage on your Sacred Flame if you're ruling it that way.
yeah, sure.
So disadvantage deck save.
A crit and a 3.
Nice.
So he fails that. Give me the damage.
So Sacred Flame, that's good. Ooh, really good. 14 for Sacred Flame.
Dang,
Okay.
How are you? Wow, you got 2d8 on that. What level are you?
Just lands on his skull.
My turn.
Mind Sliver next.
So I just
You have to make a intelligence save.
Disadvantage with this. He has no idea. He did not know he needed to make an intelligence slave as he's rounding the corner for the 53rd time today. Holy moly. A crit and a 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
wow, that's
Dice
What
are
are the
consistent.
odds of
very
that?
odd.
That's really
That's
weird.
very-
Was it the same dice?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What are the... Oh, I'm sorry.
They
Reverse,
Okay.
but the same plastic.
And I
dice.
maxed it, so that's 6 points
Okay, so
damage.
he's taking
and
20?
he-
20 points.
Just
and if he
Oh,
makes
man,
a
this guy's
save,
having
the
a
next
bad
saving
day.
throw, he's also going to subtract a d4.
And now you're coming out to stab him in the lungs or throat? He
I'm
told
going
you
for the
lungs.
head.
You decide, okay.
I'm going for the head with the axe.
All right.
Yeah.
Like straight on.
No.
Oh, so the
walls are
middle
gonna
of
hit.
the middle of the head.
Like surprise lobotomy.
So you're going for the throat.
Decapitation.
Okay,
yeah.
the throat. Yeah, got it.
Here we go.
It's
So
attached
do
to
I
the
have an
head.
advantage on this too?
please don't hit the
You
wall.
do.
2 crit ones.
That'd be epic.
Ooh, 2 12s. Look at that. But plus 7, so 12 plus 7 is 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Are you an assassin rogue at all?
No.
Hmm. All right.
Multi-class.
Uncanny dodge. No.
What? Okay, so D12. Here we go. Nope, I don't get that because I'm not raging. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Sentry, you're next.
Okay.
And then Darian.
Okay.
weird that
All
he's
right. Is it while raging or not?
you fast. Don't worry.
Right,
That's a bad
here we
people.
go.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. They deserve it.
Nope,
They've asked
okay,
for
okay.
it.
So I do
They said
a total of 6 damage.
Okay, so we've done 26. Sentry.
I rolled a 1 on my d12.
Sentinel. I'm gonna put Sentinel behind him.
hurts. Are you
Okay.
gonna do the Batman here?
I'm gonna teleport to Sentinel, swap, and then grapple him into the room with us.
So give me a strength.
Athletics, I think it is.
Athletics, I'm sorry.
Should've rolled
Athletics.
this one.
And I'm rolling in athletics as well, but I take a 4 off of it.
A D4. You roll a D4.
And this is at disadvantage.
Oh, is mine at advantage or no?
Yes, you have advantage.
Hey, you pass.
What'd you roll?
An 11.
5 twice.
That's okay. I rolled a crit fail.
Oh, nice.
So I feel like this is all very appropriate roles for this guy. He had no clue he was about
He was
to,
an intern.
his life was about to end on this pass. So you, CIL, try to swipe his head off, and he just grazes his neck, and he's like, and then you grab his
Then
face,
fire as well.
like hand over the mouth, and you yank him into the room. That was your action. You have a bonus action?
I'm not
Used
going
it to
to.
teleport.
Snap his neck.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
so
that's a good
Darian's
point,
got to
yes.
finish him.
Darian?
Just stab him.
Darian's gonna.
You see he's lifted off the ground, like held,
Mhm.
and his eyes are just, he is terrified, and he's trying to scream, but his screams are muffled in this giant metal
One
man's
arm is
hand.
around the throat.
Okay.
All right.
Are you just
Suffocation
gonna
is
stab him right
Darian-
here? The little thingy right here. What's it called? The Assassin's Creed
The
get you.
jejunum.
That's what they're
You
called.
ever been punched in the jejunum?
No.
This guy's about to be.
He's about to be stabbed
Let's
there.
ask him.
Darian hesitates in killing, seeing that he's well held, and he asks, "How do you disable the cameras?"
With a giant metal hand on his mouth.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna message him.
Okay,
Seeing
there you
that
go.
seeing that Darian is trying to communicate
Hold
with
on.
him.
Guys.
Are we following an action economy here?
At this point, we would. That was your surprise round.
Gotcha.
Right,
Then
so
I'm
Gotcha,
gonna
gotcha.
You
make
wouldn't be
roll.
able to message until he
Mhm.
does
Right.
his surprise action.
Fair enough.
Then I'm gonna. So that's what you're gonna do.
And I'm gonna hold Crimson Will to his throat, to his eyebrow, because his throat is taken.
Right. You just see a terrified look on his eye, and he's. That's about all he can do right now.
Okay.
So now we're gonna roll initiative. We went. Oh wait. Oh, Paz, you're not in the room.
Got the door covered.
So now everybody but Paz is gonna roll initiative.
And if it makes any difference, Sentry is just shushing him, but it just sounds like white noise.
16.
He's sleeping. He's like,
And while we're doing this, while we're getting the order here, we're gonna do our first dice giveaway.
Or gift card.
Huh?
Or gift card.
Dice or $5 gift card to DM's Guild. If you want to enter the giveaway, it's going to be !plans, PLANS, !plans for your chance to win one of these die, which are spinning in a doobly-doo, or a $5 gift card. All right. So IL 16.
18 for Rika.
Okay.
Ooh, Sentry, good job, sir.
Crit,
Sentry.
22.
I don't know about you.
Okay.
but I'm feeling
Pretty good.
22.
12. Last so far, yeah.
You know, I came into this like thinking like I'm just gonna roll physical dice,
You should.
but this has been great.
Actually.
Tonight,
Except
but
for
every
fives
other
in a
night.
row.
It
Oh
stinks.
yeah.
Okay. Not past Darlin.
13.
Okay. I'm sorry, Paz, but you're not in there. You act. This is all happening out of sight. You don't know, so you're just holding.
You're doing great, though.
Yeah.
Okay, Sentry. You
Sparks
heard
up a
what Rika
cigar.
asked. If you
Starts
would
smoking.
like to message, you could, or you can snap his neck.
Darian?
No,
Rick or
you.
Rika?
No,
It's your
you're
turn
No,
now.
I mean what you asked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What'd you ask him?
How do you disable the cameras?
That's right. Yeah, I'll message him.
Okay.
Darren here wants to know how to disable the cameras, and I'm not going to remove my hand or your throat
Or your mouth.
or your mouth, hand, or any of my appendages.
What a disadvantaged intimidation.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to squeeze a little bit tighter.
Yep. And you hear in your head, you hear him go, I don't know.
He's saying he doesn't know. He's going to
Oh,
squeeze
kill him.
tighter.
Is he?
Was that his action?
I would think doing message here would be
It's
an
an
action.
That's an action.
That's
yeah.
That is an action.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rika.
What's at will? So is it an action?
Still an action. Yeah.
Still
If
an
he
action.
doesn't know, he's of no use. Rick will slit his throat.
hmm
Wow. Good
Cool.
priestly manner there.
Awesome. Do
You
you have a sword?
I don't.
So you take your shield. He takes his
rather than-
His
shield.
fingernail.
the middle finger.
No.
Rather than taint punch, he will just.
Wait. I have a sword there. You could just.
Oh yeah, he'll take
Commandeer.
the sword and he'll
Wow.
just.
Who gets the kill for that one? It takes your hand.
And technically, it's through my forearm.
Yeah, so this,
So it's a.
this is cut up 3 ways here. So I'm gonna say just roll an attack.
It was on a crit, and then it rolled
Wobble.
off.
Wobble with it. Can I get the kill?
Is this
Does that mean-
assisted though?
He pushes
That
the
mean
hand,
I
he
get the
slaps
kill?
and smacks Darian right in the mouth.
That's a 6.
Hey,
That miss?
misses.
Oh, let me get the kill. Oh my god, that would be
So
incredible.
so you have this all planned, like you're so badass in your head. You're like, if he doesn't know, say what you said again.
If he doesn't know, then he's of no use to us.
And you go to push, and
And I can't reach.
Well, and because IL was throwing files, you can't reach, and you slip a little bit, and your hand just goes right into the leg of Sentry.
Ah shit.
Now it just looks like you're leaning.
So someone else, yeah, should probably just kill him then, yeah.
Just all right. IL, you're up.
Oh, I wanted it so bad. Please miss. Please.
Yeah, okay, I'll kill him.
Can somebody do something here?
I'll just go right for his stomach.
Okay,
The wide open
going
stomach.
disemboweling, huh?
And he's grappled, right?
He's grappled.
So
you,
we got
you have
advantage on him?
advantage.
Please miss. Please miss.
Oh, technically you had advantage. Yeah, this is funnier.
More fun. Well, if he's
Are
just
you
grappled,
kidding
I
me?
wouldn't.
Two of
If
the
he was
same
restrained,
again?
I
That's
would.
insane.
So depending on how
So does he not have advantage?
Oh wait,
then?
no, it's not.
Is he flanked?
Oh yeah. Yes.
So you still would.
still would have advantage.
16.
It's fine.
Please miss.
That meets.
That meets.
All right, so,
So
just half damage, right?
Yep. Roll your damage.
I'm rolling this one this time.
Out of curiosity.
Okay, that's good.
What'd you roll?
You just have his whole vision.
11.
In your head, how it played out.
And that's at half, or I
Yeah,
have
that's
to
at
half
half.
11.
Yes, half is 11.
Okay.
Hey, you rolled 22 points. That's crazy. Nice.
Okay. You sink into his tum tum, pretty good, and you yank out the axe. Sorry about that. It was my microphone thing. You yank out the axe, but you still see a little bit of life in his eyes. But
Okay,
this
now I
guy
slash
is-
him with my claws.
Okay. You are going in for you're reaching in for his spinal cord, and you're gonna rip it out.
Actually, I'm gonna go up.
You're going for the
Grab
heart.
his heart.
All right, Ace Ventura style. Go for it.
Through his intestines?
This guy's an intern.
I did it to.
Now he's internal to his.
Yeah, I know. Now he's
innards.
internal.
Yeah.
Here comes a crit fail.
Please,
Yeah.
please, please, please.
He goes too low.
You grab his testicles.
25.
Yeah, you grab his heart. Roll your damage.
Grab his heart. He still could be alive.
He may not squeeze hard enough.
Yeah, you're keeping him going. With
The other internal damage doesn't kill him.
the moment you don't
need
tell
that
me
heart.
what,
9.
I
That's max.
stop
your heart.
Max damage on it.
Yeah, you got him. So
No, he's still alive. I want this, Jake. I want it.
you can want it, but you won't have
I know.
it. So you reach up there and you like you're Oh, that one's moving.
No, that's a lung.
And yeah, you pull out a lung, like no, you toss that aside. Livers, like how'd that get up there?
It says, oh yeah, that's good. You can't scream. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you find the beating heart, and you just. Ugh.
Darlin is looking at you like this.
Sentry's still
And he's dead.
That's how we killed the gazelles back at home.
Good guys, right?
That was hardcore. I loved it.
I don't know. We didn't get to the end of this campaign.
So, Darian,
That's
looking
for
like
me to
that guy, is
decide.
going to walk out of the door and walk down the hall,
We're scared.
Okay.
calmly, trying to mimic his pace.
Message him and tell him to get out of here.
Okay. This is you for this instance.
Okay.
And he comes over here. Right? Is that what we wanted?
Yeah.
Now you're in. And you just see Paz, like, dude, what the F happened?
I'm like, what is on your arm? It's drip. What did you do?
Still beating.
I took out his heart. What's wrong with that?
Did anybody have a sword? Make a quick death?
well,
How painful that is?
I hit him twice.
What is wrong with you?
Well, it's not supposed.
You're a 10-year-old, damn it! Who the hell? What is the goriest thing I've ever seen? Ricka, do the cleanup thing. This is disgusting.
Of course,
This is my home, damn it!
I'm-
Respect it!
I'm mortified.
And you just see Ricka leaning on the kneecap.
This is despicable. Yeah. Cerune would never sanction such brutality. Yeah.
Sentry's there like
Meanwhile,
this still.
It's actually not painful, but I had to find his heart. My dad did it way better. He'd just go really
Now, have
quick.
you ever asked them?
There's
is
a
this
lung
painful
on the
because they're
floor.
doing it?
And a liver.
Again,
Whatever that black thing
I
is
didn't,
over there.
I
You're
didn't
good at
find it the
anatomy,
first time, so it
Where
probably was
are you
painful.
getting this? It's not painful. A little comforting statistic for yourself. Did you ask all the people you've killed that way how much this hurts on a
We
scale of
didn't,
1
no, it
to
was
10?
just- it's
Oh
just-
wait, they're dead.
It's just gazelles. That's how we ate them.
Gazelles have feelings too.
I don't think they do. They're really
They
tasty
do.
though.
PETA, look, they're online right here. They're messaging us to boycott because of you killing gazelles.
Ricka is just silently sacred flaming all the blood and like
I'm
just,
prestidigitating
But while you're
it
doing
away.
that, you're also burning up files.
Oh, hey, that one looked like Paz.
Are you? Does it catch like or?
it's
I
not
would've been
it's radiant.
That's true.
So
I
it's
get it.
yeah.
Who the
So I
hell-
wouldn't light up.
What happened to all these files? These are
wait,
people's
no,
records.
you did light
I found a
owlbear trees
picture
on
of you.
fire.
Hmm?
You
I'm
did
gone.
light owlbear trees on
What?
I'm
fire
gone.
with sacred flame.
She has it though.
That's right. She
Yeah.
has it.
And I go and I grab the
In one of
paper
our
and give it
first-
to
Did I?
Paz.
Yeah,
And it's just
It's
labeled-
Annabelle.
In the safe house, you burnt all those bodies on with that way too.
I would be prestidigitating.
That was
blood away.
prestidigitation, I think, with Zenthos, wasn't it?
I don't think
Back
so.
way back.
That was you.
I give
You put them all in the. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's get back
yeah,
to this.
Oh, in the
I
grave?
grab the paper and I give it to Paz.
And there's this giant furry blood print on it. I'm like,
This is
this
true.
is disgusting. What are you? This nothing like. I mean, I look good as a girl.
You have
It's
such
not-
nice
the hair.
teeth.
The hair is not as nice. on
What
my
happened to your
armpits, but
teeth?
It's not my teeth.
But that's you.
It's not me.
What?
What's the name say?
I don't know. What does the name say?
You see Zimmerman, Jolene.
Jolene Zimmerman.
Jolene.
That's obviously not Paz. You don't know how to spell, do you?
What spelling?
Exactly. So he looks at it. It does look like him.
Yeah, a
Yep.
little bit. A little bit.
So I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
I can read, I can't spell.
Planted.
What was that?
I can read, I just can't spell.
And
Or make
obviously you
words.
can't kill effectively.
Yeah, that was a little
That doesn't
shocking.
quite. What's Darian doing?
Exactly. Now we cut to Darian, who stepped out, closed the door, while you guys are all like huddled, like the fools you are.
I checked this guy's wallet to see if he had an organ donor on his card.
Give me an investigation after you roll it. Keep it to yourself as we get back to that.
Ricka will check his mouth to see if he has a faux tooth.
Okay. You'll roll that
And I'm-
too. Darian,
Oh, man,
you
maybe
close the
that's why
door.
he
You're in the
was
hallway.
relaxed.
What are you looking for?
He's gonna walk. He's gonna walk as if he's doing the same circuit that the other guy was doing. As he passes the camera, he wants to not slow his pace, but he wants to look and see if there's any visible means of disconnecting or shutting it off.
All right. Give me, because you're not slowing your pace and you don't know what you're actually looking for.
Nope.
This would be a disadvantaged investigation.
Oof.
Yeah, does the episode name have a heart?
5.
You don't know.
Have a heart.
Okay, so he keeps going.
And you hear woo, and then you get out of, and then nothing. And then you come up and you see another one rotating on this corner.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna try again.
You're gonna keep walking
He's
through
gonna
it.
keep walking.
Another
through it.
disadvantaged.
Oh,
Crit fail.
Oh shit.
oh no.
You just don't see anything. There's nothing you can.
My eyes cross and glaze over for a
And you
second.
run into a wall and knock yourself out.
Actually?
No.
Oh,
I need a death save from me,
Twice
please.
now. You see
Right,
nothing.
right.
No help here. You turn the corner with the sound growing, and you see the hallway continue. You get out of the range of this, I'd assume.
does he see the door
Yeah.
right
What
next
door?
to him?
Oh, yes.
Does it have a
No,
door?
he doesn't see it.
There's a yes.
Has
There's
a
a door
door.
and it's closed.
Okay. He's gonna keep going.
Wow. On a real scouts mission.
Who's got to fit in?
I'm one of those
I don't
guys
need
that
that one
hates
anymore.
black on those games, those video games.
Yes, you need to get
Oh yeah,
every.
yeah.
Oh look, a young red dragon.
Dude, you know what would be so helpful for him right now? Like a monocle of some kind.
Oh shit. Good
Okay.
call.
You carry on.
My wayward son.
Yes, you do. And you see one of your compatriots with daggers still drawn outside of another door.
Okay, and he nods
He nods.
and turns around.
I
No.
need
Okay.
Uh-oh.
from you.
Yeah.
I need a deception.
I'm not bad at that.
With advantage, because he's.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not expecting. It looks like him.
Oh. I mean, 9 plus what, though?
Yeah.
He's
I gotta
a
find it.
warlock. He should have
7. So 15.
Oh, that's
9
16.
plus 7?
9 plus
16.
7 is 16.
You're able to turn.
What? He's got to check his own map real
Any more?
quick.
No more cameras anywhere.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There are. You just haven't seen it yet.
Darian hasn't seen it yet.
Correct.
Okay.
I like that
So-
you tell us, though.
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
You walk back. You see... I can give you that much. You see...
Is that an open door?
Nope. None of the doors are open. Door.
And then dude with knives at the end of the hall.
Dude with knives at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
And you see him looking down the other hall occasionally as you peer back.
So as I peer back, he's not moving. He's just looking in both directions. Okay.
Yep.
So he's going to go back and regroup.
Yoink. Okay, back in.
Oh, I forgot my wallet.
What'd you
Do you,
find?
do you want me to roll 2 more disadvantaged
If you want to, yeah.
I would like to.
Yep.
5, 6, I mean,
Nothing.
and 8.
Nothing. Okay, back in the room. You tell them what you see. You rolled
30.
for what? Oh, to see if he's an organ donor.
Organ donor, and also if there's like a tooth of poison on him. It's
No tooth of poison,
multi-pronged.
and he does not have a driver's license.
How old was this guy?
This guy looked like he was
10.
16.
Does he have any valuables?
Older than you.
Any valuables on him?
I mean, other than the short sword and the light crossbow.
No.
No.
No gold.
Hey, IL, do you want to look through that room across the way here? Want to look through that wall with your fancy monocle?
You know, I feel like that would be a good idea, but there's also 3 more floors, and I feel like I want to save it for a really, really good time, and not on the
Someone roll
first
for the
floor.
dice.
That is the smartest thing
Oh,
I've heard you say.
did you
Did you
get
already
the
roll
dice?
for the dice? Oh, okay.
I just haven't
No, that's
announced it.
fine.
Oh, you got it.
As long as we did it. That's all. I didn't want it.
Well, it seems to me, yeah, that we need to draw them in and kill them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, let's throw another rock on the thing and then lure him in again.
Well, what should happen, I think, is that Diane, you should go back down there and pretend like you're on patrol, and then we set it off.
and then everyone comes
Oh
running.
yeah, and then you both come running like your buddy, but then you're like, "Whatcha!"
Then we
and
all
stab
kill
him.
him together. Yeah.
Well, there will be 2.
2. Yeah, that's right. There were 3.
Just so we know.
Couldn't you go back and ask that guy to come help you check out? It's Fritzen again. Just go get him personally. Bring him back.
I could feign an issue with one of the cameras. Obviously, there would be no sound
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Unless I made it.
unless we make it sound again. All right,
I can press the digitate noise, like the alarm.
that's right. All right, it goes down.
Okay.
Back to
The
the
way I
corner.
press the digitate
Give me your 2 disadvantaged rolls.
4 and 12 or 10 or 11. Sorry.
No. Still not. So you come up to the guy
Mhm.
who's just peering down, and
You
rather
make the
than
noise.
just turning around, like nodding and turning like you did last time, you actually get
Closer.
and you approach. What do you say?
The camera doesn't seem like it's working right. Something's up with it. Do you want to help me check it out?
I think right about this time, because I know he's walking down that
Deception.
hall,
Yeah.
I would have prestidigitated the noise of the alarm.
Okay.
But like,
Okay.
like it's Fritzen.
It's going on.
The way I'm
on-
doing that though is I'm opening Mincemeat's beak like alarm. Yeah, and every time I'm closing it, it comes off.
All right.
25.
Right, yeah, I hear that. All right, I'll come. I reset it last time.
Darlin's singing to herself, "Spy pigeon."
We
So
work our way through.
Darian's gonna hold. He's gonna like subtly slow
After
his
you,
pace.
Fred.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he'll be behind him.
Just stab him in the back.
And
Ka-chow.
he
So
gets.
once they get in the view, the sound would go off again, right?
It would.
And that's when we would know.
So that's when Rika would have suggested. Once we hear the sound, we go out and kill.
We'll
them.
say
Don't
that-
we want to see how it resets though?
That's. I was gonna wait until I saw what he did to the camera.
But it's
your
not
issue here is
really-
it's not actually
It's
broken.
not actually broken though.
But he still might try to
It's
reset it.
setting it off, and he says he's got to reset it.
The issue here is
It's
that
just not.
it's not actually broken. The light is going to now turn red when you walk into it, and 2 sounds will be going.
Well, I mean,
Well, she'll drop it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just beep beep beep.
Okay.
Beep.
Then we're going to have to roll pretty well for that because I feel like he's going to turn the corner pretty quickly and see that the light's still white.
Yeah.
It's still moving.
See
And-
what I mean? It doesn't. It's not working right. Something's wrong.
Okay.
I think we should get IT down here.
Give me just. And he turns around and pushes up his glasses and goes, "I am IT."
Nice to meet you.
Give me one more. I need a like a performance
Oh
from
no,
you,
that is so
and one more
fair.
deception from you.
I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Okay, can I? Mincemeat's helping me with this because it's Mincemeat
Sure.
doing it.
Guidance.
All right, thanks. Is that? I can't remember. That's a D4. I do this every Tuesday and I don't remember. Can I borrow your D4? Thank you. Mincemeat, this is your calling. Yeah, okay, 15. And then 17 for performance.
17 for performance.
25 for
Ooh,
deception.
you did it again.
I did
well,
it.
I rolled a 1 to incite you and a 4 to listen to that. And he's like, "Oh yeah,
This guy's got to be real
I
old.
guess it
He
is-
sounds old.
for being someone that's oddly skeptical right now. I'm believing you. You're truthful. Truthful Tim. That's what your nickname
That's
is.
right. I mean, that's what I saw.
And you see him get up there, and now the light
friends.
turns red. He's like, "Oh, it's weird," and the sound goes off. Beep. And you see him open this back panel on this, and he looks, and it's still connected the right way. And he unhooks a red and a blue thing.
Wire.
That's it.
crystal node.
Wire, and he like. Ooh,
Oh, and Game Boy
Always a
technology
shock.
blows air.
Darian,
out of it.
as he's doing this, does he see the lights off now?
it is.
All right, so he's gonna, and then he's gonna stab him.
Oh, that's weird. Ah! Surprise round.
We'll all do the same.
Surprise round.
All right, here we go.
Are we all gonna whistle?
I feel bad for these guys,
we do
man.
the same.
They're making them sound so innocent.
Yeah.
You said I feel bad for these guys,
Dex
man.
save for a
Holding the
sacred
heart
flame.
of the child that you disemboweled.
Listen.
We
It's
doing-
just the name of the
Nope.
game. All right. Can't.
Are we still in
The
the same initiative
name of
order?
the game.
12.
It doesn't. Everyone's gonna get a go
Yeah, okay,
here
cool.
because
12.
it's a surprise round. 12 damage. You're stabbing with crimson. Give me that with advantage.
I rolled a 20.
25.
Jeez. What's your damage?
Hold on.
Natural 20.
Yeah, natural 20 critted.
Okay, roll double up your damage.
Oh, sorry, doing the wrong thing. So that's only 7 damage, but can I do my offhand attack?
Sure.
So you're at 19.
That's only 17. It's ooh. Okay, so that's 13 damage.
Okay.
No, it's 22 or 32.
I'm gonna firebolt his face, and I rolled a 16 plus 7, so 23.
That hits.
All right, I'm only at 1d10 still, though. That's rough.
24.
Oh, I maxed it. That's 10 points.
24 damage.
Yeah.
So 58.
Yeah. Okay. So, your firebolt and IL's swing hit at like the same time. You almost cut the firebolt in half. That's how like on point you are with this swing. And they hit at the same time, and this guy's face gets singed and his head gets taken from his body at the exact same time. And now there's a burning skull that's just rolling around, like right almost in view.
Like
of
a
your camera.
quarter
Yeah,
spinning, like
yeah.
Darian,
And
go ahead.
no,
And
you go ahead.
he died so quick, you guys oh, ooh. All right.
Darian turns.
Got him.
He walks down the hall as he steps over the head and he backward kicks it like a soccer player.
Love it.
And then he goes to the camera and opens the back panel and tries to do exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Is anything happening with my axe? Just like I noticed the last time when I
So
was
you did
hitting
do my
people with
plan
my
after
axe.
all.
No.
Planned
No,
30 minutes
no.
ago.
Not that I noticed.
Nope, nothing. Not yet. You don't notice much yet. Just this
see the future.
nice little glow of whoom when you stroke this guy's head off. Okay, so you Mario Balotelli kick it back,
I knew you were gonna laugh.
and you walk up there, you flip it open, and just give me like a thieves' tool check here with advantage because now you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Thank
And
goodness.
that'll be 24.
Yeah, so you flick it open, you unplug it, you still put it to your tongue because you saw him do it. You feel a shock like when you put a D12 battery or whatever it is to your
9 volt.
mouth.
9 volt. Yeah, 9 volt.
Dude, this means you're IT
D12.
now.
That's a rap.
I was
rap
gonna
rock
say
band.
D12.
Yeah,
It's old school.
My
It's also
band.
his damage die.
yeah.
You're IT
And
now.
now
Darian.
you know, like
You're IT.
you taste like aluminum in your mouth,
Mhm.
but the camera's off. Good for you.
Sweet.
2 days.
All right. Let's head down this way.
Isn't there one more bad guy?
Yes.
That's right. All right.
Okay.
You go down again as this guy's guy and find him, and then bring him to us.
Ooh, are you gonna go as the other guy?
Sure.
Okay.
The IT old man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do that, and now where's that guy?
He's gonna try the doors as he's.
I forget which guy it was. It's this guy now. Okay.
Hope
He's
somebody
gonna
gets
try the doors as he's walking by,
Okay.
just to not open them, but just see if they're unlocked.
This door is unlocked to the right of you. You go down to this one.
Mhm.
Door's unlocked.
Okay. Then he's gonna go to the hallway.
Gonna go to the end where you were standing.
Yeah.
Are you gonna assume the position?
For a second. Yeah.
Okay. You get your back there and you peek down the corridor like you saw before. And you see a hallway that turns and you see a camera.
Okay.
Are the 2 cameras disabled in front of us?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're done.
We'll move. Rika would move to the corner.
Yep.
That's the guy that we just killed that he turned into.
It is. Now it's that guy.
I will also move down there.
I'll take the rear, looking back.
I'll be second guy or first. I'll be second.
Darlin.
I'm somewhere in there, coming down.
And there you go. Okay.
Darian.
There's a door behind you.
Yes, there is. I'll check the door, see if it's unlocked.
This door is unlocked as well.
Okay. He's gonna go back to the group. He's gonna say, "There's one more camera down at the corner on this hallway. All the doors on this hallway are unlocked, but we might not want to mess with them because I think if we go past this one last camera, we can head up to the staircase. Although I don't know, I haven't seen it.
Paz, where's the stairs up?
Oh, I would show them where the stairs are up.
Yep.
Over there.
Yep, it would be through this door.
way.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So-
over yonder.
Darian's gonna try to disable the camera before.
Does the light reach that door?
Nope, just short.
Oh, then he's not even gonna bother.
That's
with
why the guy was posted there.
it. He's not even gonna bother with it. Then he'll go into that doorway.
Yeah,
Ricka will
first floor
check the door for
done.
traps.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate as well.
All right. You guys get up there silently. Actually, give me stealth. I need a group stealth. Just, it's a long hallway there.
Okay.
Oh,
Remember, you don't have disadvantage.
I
anymore.
know. I wish I had advantage.
19.
Pass.
10.
Fail.
24.
5.
Super pass. Super fail.
19.
20.
Oh, good.
Pass. Pass. All right. Collectively passed. All right. You do your investigation of the door. See if it's
Trapped.
Can you
Trapped?
Can you hit me in the head?
A little harder.
And I'm also gonna be investigating for traps. Wow.
19.
Not for me. He's the one looking.
okay.
That was dismal.
This door, the handle, feels very
Cold.
electrocuty.
Electrocuting.
Are the hinges on our side again?
Not this time.
No,
We're gonna
no.
have to bust through. Yay!
Does he
Sentry.
relay that
Do I think
information?
there's any way to deactivate?
No.
Would Paz know
Um,
of an alternate way out of this?
This is
Area.
this is the only stairwell up.
Sentry.
Do we know this yet, Ricka?
Yeah, I presume you've stealthed
Alright.
over to this corner.
Hey, Ricka, is there a keyhole?
Wait, can I
is there a
check the,
keyhole?
Would
can I
have a
check the
mage
dead
hand?
guy's body to see if he's got a key or something
Good
on?
idea.
Like a key
Or can
card?
we use the dead guy's hand? Oh,
That
wait,
too.
it's too bloody.
No.
I'm gonna investigate
would-
that guy to see if he's
Okay.
holding, like, if he's got like a key card or a key, or I don't know how. What age are we in?
I don't think
Yeah.
Got key cards?
key.
Probably
Yeah.
just
That
a
would
key.
absolutely be
Okay.
worth it.
He biometrics. Scans his retina.
Would Ricka know if a corpse can serve to ground a line of electricity?
We already did that.
Roll
We did demonstrate
We did
that.
do that already.
roll history
We already did it last session.
with
we did that.
advantage.
How'd that work out last time? Do I need to be grounded?
You're fine.
Nice.
That's what I thought.
24.
Yeah, you did it to open up the cellar door with a corpse.
I rolled a 15 on investigating the dead guy.
Okay.
Actually, you
Um,
did kick it in too. So
You first set off
That's
the
right.
charge with the dead body, and then you kicked it in.
So we would emulate this.
That's what you do. So you grab a dead body, you touch it, it goes to him. The dead body takes all the damage, and now it doesn't seem electrocutey anymore.
Oh,
Did I
just
find
open
any
it
gold?
up. Then.
You don't find any gold. You don't find any keys.
Mm.
You just find a note from his daughter.
What's it say?
It says, "Daddy, come home from work safe."
Oh!
What a loser! She still likes her dad.
Yeah, listen, no, the Zhentarim do that, on purpose to make their foes feel bad emotionally,
Can
I
insight
feel like
that?
that's fake news.
P.S. This is not a drill. P.P.S. I love you, Dad.
Yeah,
Can I
see,
roll insight?
don't fall for it, don't fall for it.
You turn it
Failed.
over.
I crit failed my insight. I believe you.
Okay.
I'm speaking the truth,
That makes so much sense. They are so smart and
They think of everything,
We should kill every
We open the
single
door.
one of
Even
them.
in
We
death,
work our way upstairs.
Even in death,
I
they
kick his
seek to
body
inflict
as we
emotional
pass.
damage.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's working.
So you work your way up the stairs.
Tarlin tries to revivify spell and
no!
fails miserably.
No. Oh, do I have to roll for that? Let's see.
You roll
Crit
till you fail.
fail.
Okay. Pass. Fail.
There you go.
Pass.
Do you keep the way you look?
Oh wait, please.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay to put it back to the first one.
All right. As we start going up the stairs,
Oh wow.
Oh, it's pretty.
we're not going to do that one.
Oh,
This next one's going to be
theater of the mind.
Theater of the Mind,
Okay.
because
It's fair.
I don't have a map for what I want it.
For
Yeah, this will work.
This
one will work. So here's what we got.
Pretend we didn't see any of that.
None of that.
Yep.
Garland did.
It is one. This is very different from the first floor. Ooh. It is one long hallway with doors on both sides, and you can already tell over here is the other set of stairs to take us up to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Paz, as you were going upstairs, Paz knows that floor 2 are the dorms. Paz was living on floor 2. So on both sides of you are just basically bedroom doors on both sides of the hallway.
What time is it right now?
Yeah, I'd say like 3 p.m.
Okay, so people wouldn't be sleeping.
Right.
Well, it could be CS.
So we want to probably be stealthy.
Yep.
I think Duncan Jr.'s been dead for 15 minutes.
I bet you that this is probably trapped.
Would you like to wager that with an investigation roll?
I would.
I will.
I'll let 2 people investigate.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Okay. You can both roll. Go.
I could have failed it, so it's all up to IL.
Guys bump heads.
11.
Yeah, it looks okay.
All right, he's just gonna walk through then.
And
Stealthily.
We are coming.
Oh yeah, I'm still gonna do it quietly.
We are
but
coming from this
I think
side.
it's all right. Then
Let me see if that shows
go.
up on camera.
Yep.
Barely.
He's also gonna look through this hallway for if there's any of Duncan's blood around, like any
Oh, like you
sign
smell
of
it?
Duncan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good question.
Because like if this isn't
Okay. So what I need from you first is
stealth roll
Stealth roll.
and then survival roll for Duncan's blood, or
Yes.
Okay.
Are we to assume that Paz would have said anything he knows about
He did as you were going up the stairs.
as we're going up? So if this
Stealth
is
sorry, go ahead.
if this is actually booby trapped, is
Well,
it
he that last he was here, it was not booby
okay?
trapped.
So he would have.
It would be
relayed
really
that to us.
like they only booby trap it at night to keep those little bastards in their room.
Gotcha.
24.
True.
24 for stealth.
All right, you
and then-
feel stealthy.
But Paz has
then
advantage
it's a-
on those traps to set them.
14.
Yeah, you should
And
probably
then
go in
crit
that door.
on
Go right there.
Survival
Okay.
for the blood.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. So you feel stealthy. Your survival. You don't see any blood, but you get a hint, a whiff, if you will, of the sea, saltwater, the harbor, barnacles.
Coming
Seaweed.
from the end of the hallway, I'm
Yes.
assuming. Okay.
Guys,
Also, I need you to roll a dex save.
Ooh.
I'm good at that. So, yeah.
Cat's
What if
got
it's
9
loud?
lives.
Ooh.
You have advantage if you see it coming.
But I don't think I do I?
He did not roll well on his investigation. I don't know practically how this works.
phone.
If it's a
See me
visible
on that phone?
He was.
a visible thing, then one of the barbarian features is
Yeah.
to have advantage. So you just have
Oh.
to determine if it's visible or not.
Okay. Fine.
Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, that's so much better.
Mhm.
20. Unnatural.
20. Okay. So you step on a pressure plate quietly, though. So that's good. You step on a pressure plate, and the minute you do, from both sides of the wall, arrows shoot out and pierce you.
And how much am I taking?
Are we actually in that formation?
It's only him right now that's hurt.
Okay.
So he's
Sweet, guys.
He
It's
went,
only from
he
one
went
side.
first.
So he's 5 feet ahead.
He
then.
is.
Okay.
You're just grouped there
Yep,
for the
yep.
camera. So he's 5 feet ahead. He steps on a pressure plate. Both sides, about 20 arrows each side. 40 arrows hit him. And
40 arrows?
That plate is that?
40?
it's gonna hurt.
You got something in you, man.
But don't worry,
The porcupine.
you succeeded. So you're not gonna. You saw some of them, so you're able to like dodge.
Matrix, some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
That was a
take
lot of dice.
12 points of damage.
Good thing you have any
Could've been
toddlers sleepwalking in this place.
Oh, I didn't
Holy moly.
look there.
It wasn't actually booby trapped to keep the little bastards in their rooms.
No, of course. Yeah.
So now, after we see that,
Can I roll?
everyone can re-roll an investigation.
Can I roll
if-
with advantage
you
now that I
can.
know there's the
Yeah.
presence of something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rika.
I guess I'll do it again too.
Hey, Rika,
Sure,
can you
if you want to.
16.
Okay.
16. Okay.
Everyone can.
Yeah, if you want to, because now you just saw him.
20.
You heard a click.
We're rolling
20.
18.
Perception.
Crit
Perception.
fail.
I'm sorry. Perception.
Oh, I moved my
Oh,
dice.
perception?
Perception.
Sweet. That's even better.
Oh, that changes things.
20.
Yeah, that does change.
17.
20,
Sorry, you guys.
17,
14 for me.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Oh,
No, you got it. I
Wait, we're
rolled
rolling with
a
advantage?
20.
23.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have changed.
Anyone
mine
who
then.
rolled above a 15 sees that this hallway is comically trapped. Like
Yeah.
Acme
Oh.
barrels of gunpowder
That's
Yeah.
and like 2 axes in the middle
Like
that are
a
stuffed on the
swinging
side.
log trap above
Yeah.
us.
Like comically.
Did the goblins set this
Skyrim.
up for
A
this?
Draugrs at
basically.
the end
It,
walking.
yeah,
like
it
this.
is comically trapped, and you set off the first one.
All right.
It looks like there's maybe 5 more in here.
Does
Here
he
we
feel
go,
like he
guys.
got acupuncture
Everyone
bones?
stand back.
He's gonna take all of the arrows that just shot him, and he's just gonna throw them all and try and hit all of the different squares.
None of the arrows are heavy enough.
Okay?
Does any of it?
Nothing
do anything,
happens.
Nothing happens.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, stand back.
Absolutely
time,
nothing
yeah,
happens.
first
But the
time.
good news is the first trap has been triggered. We don't have to worry about the first pressure plate.
All right,
So
fine.
you're
Hey,
all able to move up
sentry.
5 feet.
Give me a goblin head.
I'm gonna try to like whisper to guide them like where to step. Since
Okay.
I rolled high on the
All
investigation.
right, he throws a goblin head, rolls it down.
You roll it down.
What are you doing?
Give me what's the other one? Acrobat. Dex. Give me Dex. I'm gonna see how well you roll this down the bowling alley.
It's a pretty round goblin head.
And heavy.
Do I plus
No.
my dex? Or
Dex is this, not Dex save. It's the same thing, but it's
yeah.
important.
So okay, 18.
18. So you see it roll pretty straight. The goblin head rolls and ends right about there. Nothing goes off.
Darn, man.
Yeah,
I'm not sure we should trust that.
With
Yeah,
the
I think-
23, did Rika see any other triggers?
You did. So with a 23, you see what looks to be fishing line, almost imperceptible to the naked eye, crisscrossed about halfway down.
Okay.
And then you see a little sag in the floor just beyond the goblin head.
Do you see the crisscross applesauce line there? Yeah, it's very, very hard to see. It's almost clear. Yeah.
Where? Where?
Do I see
She
it?
cleans off her glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you can hit that with a firebolt? Yeah, in the mean?
So you want me to break the line?
Well, clearly, we already shut one off.
So I could
To
just
the
send
right
me-
of those, you see, again, 2 comically large axes in the rafters.
So we might as well try to set off what we can. They're gonna know that we're coming. So at this point, we set them off, and then we get
just go.
we
So
get
just-
ready for the fight upstairs. Yeah.
So just sling some fireballs and mage hand. I could just mage hand break it. If it's a rope
That you
trigger.
could do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
However you do it.
So you made, yeah, you don't even have to work for that one because now that he pointed it out, it's
Yeah.
like it's one of those things that you can't see until someone points it out, and then you can't
Yeah.
unsee it,
Yeah.
and you just, boing,
Like the chameleons in the pictures?
yes,
Yeah.
and then you rip it, and these 2 axes just go.
And then I stay.
Then there's resetting sounds. As the whole
yeah. You hear
No.
gears.
When they swung back, they lodged themselves into the
Wood.
Can I?
the ceiling.
Can I?
And then there's a
Can I
divot in the
insight
thing, right?
this? Because these traps are so awful. Like.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like they're the caliber of the people who would take over this building.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna insight that, even though I'm not good at insight. Hey, today I am. 18.
Okay.
Like,
So-
like.
You get the feeling that this was hastily done,
Okay.
and you know their best men may have been out on the docks.
Okay. They had to fill in for vacation.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. Well, I'm setting off with Mage Hand every trigger and trap that I can.
So you
it's
see-
10 pounds. You can, I think, lift. So I will also
Yeah.
press up to 10 pounds on.
You see
plates.
that one? You press up to 10 pounds on the floor ahead of you, and you see spikes come out, like right up in here,
Mhm.
and just. Unfortunately for this one, when you take the pressure off, the plate rises back up.
All right. Well, I'll just keep it on the plate then.
Okay.
Like, can we advance the amount of space that we've cleared? Oh no, we have to go through the whole
You're
thing.
you're gonna have to figure out this one in
Okay.
particular, which would be to not have the pressure plate trigger.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now I know. Everybody, you see where that hand is? That's where it is. So don't step there.
Now
20
the-
feet ahead. Got it.
it takes up the whole space, so we got to deal with the pressure plate.
Okay.
I can jump. That's easy.
It's good for you.
Where are the spikes? If they're
I don't
slipping
think
on
we're
the pressure
follow-
plate, where
I don't
are the
think we're
spikes coming
understanding.
out?
Oh, they're still up. You mean?
The pressure plate reset.
Right.
The spikes went back into the floor.
Okay.
So they're not.
You have
are
not
the spikes right in front of the plate?
Nope.
Okay.
It goes through. It's actually like porous, like they come out.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So it's like it looks like there's a little bit of a raise to it, and then when you press on it, it sinks down and the spikes come up,
Okay.
like a whack-a-mole game, except
Yeah.
deadly.
Okay.
So I
Hey, we got that door, right?
I go. I was gonna go back downstairs, grab the dead,
Go get the door.
grab the dead body,
Okay.
and bring him up and throw him over where the spikes are,
Okay.
and then tell her to mage hand the push plate.
Okay. So when you you want to throw the body on the push plate.
No, throw
No,
the
where the
body
spikes
on
are.
the spikes.
The push plate is the spikes, is
So
what
I
I'm saying.
should-
Okay, so
I
it's the
tricked-
same.
It's this big, porous tile that when weight goes on it, the tile sinks and the spikes come up
Okay.
on the push plate.
Okay.
Can we just get the door and lay the door over it so that the surface area amount will spread out and it cannot puncture?
Sure. Could try.
I
I've
grab
seen
both.
A YouTube video of this.
I grab both.
The more
Wanna see what the
surface area
depth
that's
is,
spread out
yeah.
over piercing.
Let's get the jelly underneath,
Okay.
and then
That's why you can lay down on an acupuncture
so
mat.
I throw the dead body first, and then the
Acupressure.
door on top.
You throw the
Yeah.
dead body on, it rises up. You throw the door on top, and you guys can try to make dex your way across to not fall off the side.
I'm
Yep.
just gonna do my
Yeah, I know.
switcheroo.
I know. So if you want to jump it, you can. If anyone wants
It's
to
gonna
try
be
to
a dex.
dex it,
And then we know that there's a little indent where those little stairs are, right?
right around there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll jump it.
Okay. So you jump it.
And I'm gonna advantage because I see it, right?
Not for this. This
I don't because of the spikes.
You're just jumping. You're running and jumping. The spikes are already initiated. This is like an athletics. You're jumping over.
Freaks me out that you roll inside your hat.
Well,
Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, it makes
You know,
me
it's just, like-
uncomfortable. It just does not feel right.
So is it a dex?
For you, if
Or
you're gonna walk, if
athletics.
you're gonna
On the
walk
table.
over it, it's dex. If you're gonna jump over it,
Is
we're
this
gonna
I
make
have
it
much better
athletics.
athletics than.
Then if you want to jump over it too, you can athletics yourself over.
Wait, athletics or
Are we-
acrobat?
Is
That's-
Rekka
okay,
confident
20.
that all the traps have been identified and set off?
Identified, not set off.
Other than the spike one, or there's other ones that still need
The
20
to
is
be
TNT
set
don't
off?
need to
unnatural.
be set off. You got over.
Okay.
Is it the TNT barrel one?
Maybe
Which one is?
there aren't actually TNT barrel ones. They're not gonna
Right.
blow it up. The last one here is there's a runner with a little bit of a divot in it.
Which Rekka had previously seen.
You've seen it, but we haven't dealt with it yet.
Right.
We've been a little too far away from it. We're working our way
Mhm.
past it to get to it.
Right. So I'm rolling
How
at
big is the
acrobatics to get over.
If you want to jump it, or you can just walk over the
Door.
wooden door that's
Yeah,
put
that's
on
what I'm
top of
doing.
it.
I'm daintily
Oh.
clearing
Can
my
you-
skirts.
Jump over the door athletically, and if you crit fail, that land on the door per se.
You
and then-
could. Did you crit fail?
No,
Oh.
I got 18.
17.
Okay. So you pass it, you hop over it, you hop over it,
I walk.
you walk over it. Just a dex. Because we did throw a dead body on first. So we have a door resting on a dead body, and that dead body is resting on a bed of spikes.
Brought another dead body in.
We did.
We're aggressive.
22.
22,
guy
you're
saying
across.
goodbye to his
He
daughter.
goes across. What did you do?
Is it's Dex Athletics for
Dex-
walking across?
Dex to walk across, athletics to jump over.
Okay, I'm gonna Dex walk
Okay.
with Mincemeat helping
Okay.
me like he did
Sure.
before.
Wait, do it.
Alright. Let's drop that. Are you guiding me, Rika? This is a
He's
little
already on the other side.
I'm already on the side.
Whatevs. Well, that's not great. Let's see.
Did you beat a 10?
Yeah, I did.
You're good.
barely.
It wasn't that hard.
This is where I die.
Okay.
I've decided.
So now
How big
Yeah,
is the
advantage,
divot?
'cause that was a crit.
How far
The
would you say
divot
it is? How
looks
many
like-
feet?
So it goes. Let's pretend this isn't a goblin head anymore,
Yep.
right?
'Kay.
Divot. Divot. Divot.
Up the stairs.
Down. Saying that's down.
So we're going downstairs to
You're not
go
going down.
upstairs.
Yeah, it's straight.
And
It's
a,
straight.
It's just a runner. Like
Oh,
a
God.
carpet
There are
runner.
no stairs.
Okay,
Just
okay.
a runner. It's a carpet
So-
with a 15-foot divot in the middle of it.
Now that we're closer, can Rika perceive or investigate how this may be set off?
Which one?
What is it?
Perceive.
Okay.
Mm,
Halfling luck.
Ooh.
Better.
29. Went from a 1
Oh, I
to,
thought that was
1
a
to a
10.
19.
Yeah, it looks
Plus.
like it's a carpet covering a hole.
A hole.
Yeah, a hole that you'd step in and fall.
Rika will
Grab
take
the door.
take his.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I'll take the dead guy. Yeah.
What about the door?
Okay.
Isn't he spiked to the ground?
Yeah,
That's gonna be
you
pretty
can-
hard to.
They
You rip
pull
his
back
heart
in.
out, peel him off,
We'll just
He's just
throw
a
the
shell of
body
a
on
man.
top.
throw him into the middle.
Dude, he's like braised
That's
meat
fine.
right
And when you
now.
do that, you see the ends of the carpet, like, and he falls down to the floor below. None of you looked up when we were walking through the hallway.
It's a big hole.
It was a big hole, and he just falls right through. So now you see, well, I'll keep them there now. Bare floor with a 15-foot hole.
Are there like shimmies on the side that we could kind of pass, or how would one get to the other side here?
Jump.
Is there some sort of mechanism to make a bridge, or
Is there some hook in the rafters that
gotta
Darren
jump.
can whip his
So
put his whip across?
so who can Misty step across? You can float, right?
I can do
So
my
I'll
teleport.
say to him, go to the other side. Let's fasten ropes to everybody, and we'll run and jump. If they fall down, yank them up. I have ropes.
Okay.
So
it works?
I tie it to.
It's as good a idea as any.
Mm-hmm.
Uh oh. No, this is scary.
No.
Okay.
My thoughts were you were going to check the rafters, and there's going to be a beam that you could try to sling something to and Indiana Jones across.
Mm-hmm.
Or I thought maybe you would do like a rope line with the two strong guys and people would shimmy across. That was
We
my
got
thought.
both of them.
Woo! Double points.
Double
So
points.
we're going to go with the shimmy one. Is that what we said? Or we're going to tie a rope and jump across, and the strong guy's going to yank people that fail.
Take that one.
Yeah, that one.
Is that
Do
what we're
both.
going with?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the other side, right? You,
Yeah, I'm gonna be on by the grate.
You gave him a rope before he went over?
Yes.
Okay.
Get back over here.
So we do that, and the other side's on your side, and we tie the rope around the first person. And this is gonna work. It doesn't matter. So we're really not.
Just
gonna
in case it doesn't, Sentry's gonna tie it to the grate.
There's no actual
Oh,
grate there.
okay. No actual grate.
No actual grate.
Oh, okay.
It's a door leading upstairs.
Okay.
I'm scared cats.
So
Don't look down, darling. Don't
we get across. Give me just an overall strength roll for you.
For everyone? Oh,
Nope,
just for him?
Just to see if.
I'm sore.
Oh boy.
13.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay.
That's good enough. So,
Sore,
next
you're
room,
made
you
of metal.
idiot.
Get out of here.
so you
He's
get
got dry
everyone
rot in his
across.
wood parts.
Yeah.
Rika doesn't even try to jump it because he can't. So he kind of he falls
I
down
toss him.
3 feet. Oh, you toss him?
I toss him.
Okay, toss me. So you throw him across,
What the heck?
and you get him right across actually, and everyone else makes it over just fine. Okay, through the
Sensitive
trap
being.
room.
He's rushing us to our death.
There it is.
Hurry along, hurry along.
At 10:30, we all die.
Yeah.
Listen, I have 45 minutes left here. and one.
We've skipped every room in this building.
We have.
well,
But somehow it's still been 2 hours.
well, we took some deliberation in the first half.
We have been
We
in
really
hallways.
thought about how we were going to disembowel a 16-year-old.
Yeah, we spent more time killing single fathers.
Isn't that what this game's about?
That's because our slogan is "No man left behind."
That is true, except if it's the enemy.
No, we leave.
No,
nothing behind.
they actually
No-
come with
no
us.
man.
Yeah.
They're not left alive behind. That's what I'm saying.
He's still
We're
holding
going for
the heart.
100% completion.
Yeah.
All this done.
Listen, these bastards kicked orphans out of this house.
Amen.
Everyone deserves to die.
Yeah, and that little
Yeah!
girl, that
In
little
fact,
girl's not gonna feel like
I'd like to go back in
what
the
that feels
dialogue.
like.
and
What are
right
orphans,
before
though?
we kill everyone, I'm like,
No mercy.
just kill everybody with their hearts.
Paz is
ripped
going
out.
to seek out the
That's
daughter
basically what
of
he
the
said.
father.
So you guys come up over here,
She's the first orphan.
up this stairwell, and Paz, as he's going up, tells you that this floor was more dorms, more living units, and some classrooms.
Where's the way to the 4th floor?
That way.
As you come out, it's this way, the long way. Well, I guess you'd peek out first.
Do we
Yeah, I'm
hear?
gonna
Or check the
investigate
door.
for traps.
Do we-
I'm gonna check the door, traps, everything.
Check the door. Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
I'll,
go ahead.
I
Do we
will
hear
tell,
any boo? In the no
Not on this one.
booping.
Nope.
No booping.
I tell him to sniff for
14.
Duncan.
14.
18 on investigation.
This door oddly doesn't feel like anything. The handle doesn't feel hot, cold, electrocutey. You don't get a feeling from anything on it.
Can you take that little hand that you did? Let's
17.
have you open all
for
the doors
stealth.
from now on.
I mean, not for stealth, for survival for Duncan.
Okay. That
You know Mage Hand?
barnacle smell, stronger.
It's never useful in your campaign, but it is in Jake's, so I did take it.
Mage hand?
Yeah.
That's wise.
So do you open the door with
Yeah,
mage
me
hand?
too.
Okay. You open the door. Do you swing it
We've been-
wide open
we-
or just a crack?
We've been cracking
crack.
dead bodies left
I-
and right. We have
I-
the mage hand over here.
I've just been observing. I crack it open and then we do the mincemeat peek maneuver. Spy pigeon.
Okay.
Spy pigeon. I love it.
The minute you open the door, a torrent of arrows fire at the door.
Oh, word.
Oh, they know we're here. All right, let's go.
Fair enough. Let's go. Let's go.
Maybe.
Are we rolling initiative?
I don't know. Just a torrent of arrows happened. She only opened it a little bit. No one really stuck their head out to see what's going on.
Mincemeat did.
Okay.
That's true. Mince did. You cover your eyes? Or your eyes went murky?
Yeah.
You see some archers over here.
Yes.
I pull mincemeat back in. Hey, there are archers on that side. If you didn't hear about the thuds of the arrows. Mincemeat's trembling like the arrows missed him by like 2 centimeters.
As I pull an arrow out of Minst.
Out of his butt. Yeah. Yeah, so there are archers on the other side, like waiting to shoot us. Like,
All right.
Do we want to fly?
I'll-
Oh, do we want to just bypass these guys?
This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take the door off the hinges. I'm gonna place it like this so we have full cover, and then all you guys run that way.
All right.
What happens if there's more on the corner?
Then you guys kill them,
I'll
and then
cast.
they're gonna have to get closer, and then I get to kill them.
I'll cast-
Run to 'em.
I'll cast darkness, and give us advantage to run through.
perfect.
Speak
least-
for yourself.
All right.
How are you
I
taking
can't
the-
see shit
how
in the
you-
dark.
But we don't have to attack them. We just have to run past.
How are we
them.
taking the door off the hinges?
Can you do it real quick? Zzz, do your thing.
laser?
My laser thing on the hinges?
yeah.
Yeah. go
Yeah,
ahead,
he'll
quick.
plasma cut the.
All right.
All right, sweet. All right, then I step out.
You're successful.
Step out with
Your
it.
margin of error here doesn't have to be what it was before they know you're here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I step out with it.
okay.
Jink facing that
Do you
away.
cast darkness?
Not yet.
Okay.
Go,
So
go, 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 go.
you
I'm gonna
step,
start
you step
running.
out with it, and they're shooting arrows at the door.
Yep.
And some are hitting the door. Most are hitting the door, and some are flying past you.
I see this. I step out too. If they're going to be,
You put a shield up.
I'm
for,
going to
like-
keep my shield low.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go down lower with my large shield.
Yep.
And give them more cover.
Gotcha.
The smaller crew.
Understood. For you, they might be able to hit you, so I got to roll here.
Okay.
Is it half cover? So disadvantage.
This is a
or-
big ass door for you. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
But the hallway's larger than the door, obviously.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
The first guy is a 2. That doesn't hit. The second guy, 23.
23 hits.
Are you a 22 for AC?
19.
Oh, all
Is
right.
that with your shield up?
Yep.
Darn.
And you
I need
take.
to get you some better armor.
The heck is it? You take 9 points of damage.
Yikes.
You get caught because you go low, and they just clip the top of your shoulder. 9 points of damage. Paz.
Damn it!
Okay. What's the
Darian-
rest of you doing?
Where the hell's that darkness at?
Darian runs past. Darian runs past and looks down the alley to see if there's anything there.
Another volley of arrows.
And
Well, in fact,
and don't pay attention to the swords right now.
They have
They have
arrows.
bows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, you get 3 attacks at you.
Okay.
Okay.
So they all right.
hey, do I still have the temp HP from you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That lasts until you take a.
There's a
long
crit
rest
on
or
one,
it's going.
Nice.
Good thing
That's
we
on the
have a
die.
long rest.
an 18 on the other,
It's gonna hit.
which will hit, and a 4. So the crit is the first one. Oof. 18.
Okay.
That's the crit.
Mhm.
Now the next one. 10.
Okay.
Okay. So you get kind of peppered there. Another guy misses. You do notice, though, Darian, that don't pay attention to this as a
Couch.
whatever it is.
I can't tell what it is.
It's a tipped over table.
Okay, so they have cover.
They
Looks
have
like a
some cover.
shrine.
All right.
Yeah, it's a tipped over table.
He's gonna back up.
I'm assuming they have half cover.
Boom.
No,
they have
like
full
back
cover
up.
when they duck
Are
back
we?
down.
Is there
No.
any initiative? Are we just acting?
We're
like
just acting.
what's going on?
Now we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
Dismal.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna roll the bad guys in groups rather than
21.
individually. Okay. Okay. 21.
6.
Oof.
23.
Ooh.
I critted.
10.
9.
I'm getting into the mix at a 4.
You have Darlin and Darian right so far.
Darlin, Darian, Ricka got a 23. Who got a 21? Okay. Sentry, what'd you
6. I'm in the back. 6.
He's
yeah.
back. Yeah.
get? You got a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That was enemy.
I presume this is all lit up in here.
They need to be able to see.
You might have to just do it.
I might.
Enemy group 2. Okay,
Do it on them
All right.
too, so that they're
go Ricka.
used.
Ricka,
No.
is there room behind IL but not in the?
Yes.
Okay, Ricka
For
will
you,
move to
yeah.
there. He'll just look around the corner, see them, and he'll cast Fairy Fire on all 3.
Okay. Yep. I don't need to put that out because that's a big enough thing. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
dex,
it's a
correct?
20-foot. Yeah, it's a dex save.
Okay. First one. That's a 4 on the dice. Not going to do it. Ooh, 18 on the die.
That succeeds.
That should do it.
Yep.
And a 19 on the die. So 1 failure, 2 successes, and we'll say the first guy here failed.
Okay. That's his action.
Okay.
He will. I guess he'll retreat back into the room just to give space to anyone else who might want to go out there.
Got it. IL, you're holding the door.
He's gonna move up 10 feet and then station.
Right there.
Yeah, to where the hallways, so he blocks that as
Gotcha.
much as possible.
Okay.
And then he's gonna hold an action to smash someone with the door if he gets close to him.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Enemy. First group of enemies here. Paz. One's going for you, Paz.
How much cover does he have with the door?
You have
I have.
a lot
I
of
have a
coverage.
lot. How much does he have? Though?
He has none.
This is
Oh,
shield.
what
That's it.
I was trying to cover him.
Not going to
It's
happen.
Okay.
It's not wide
still
enough.
Oh, okay.
So you're either going to go sideways, and now you're leaving yourself open.
Could I when he shoots?
No. So doesn't matter. The first one misses. This guy puts away his bow, and he's going to come up to you. You held your action to try to hit him with the door.
Yep.
So-
What would the door damage be? A D6?
Are you
a D...
able to make attacks with
Improvised weapons.
improvised weapons?
Are barbarians able
Do
to
you
that?
have the tavern brawler feat? Is what he's asking.
Probably not.
You don't.
I don't.
So we'll do. It would be disadvantaged then, I'd assume, right?
No,
Or can
well,
you not make the attack?
He wouldn't add his proficiency to it.
Right.
Okay, so you'll just
It's
You'll-
basically
It's just
just
a straight
strength.
roll?
yeah strength.
Okay.
He'd just be adding his strength.
Just my strength then?
Yep.
Okay. 15 plus my strength is
Is that
5.
monocle like connected
That
to
hits.
blood flow?
What?
Like your ear, it looks so tight on your ear.
No.
Interesting. All right,
Mm,
keep going.
just
That's
no.
gonna hit.
So it's a 20.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. So
Okay, what
let's
the-
say a door's a D6 plus nothing, right? That's the
This
whole
is
point.
mahogany. Jake.
Well, because he's not proficient, it would be plus nothing.
Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a straight
Just
D6.
straight-
Not plus
D6.
his strength.
Right.
2.
Okay, so you like headbutt him, like, ow! He takes 2 points of damage, and now he goes to stab you.
Do I still have cover?
No, not at this point. It's melee attack. He can work around you.
Doesn't give any points to my AC at all?
Yeah, it will.
Oh,
What's your AC?
It's my AC is low. That's why
What's
I
your
asked. It's
AC?
16.
Okay, that's what it is. Your AC's a 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so his first attack is an 18. So we're gonna say that this gives you a +1 to your AC.
So it hits.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
That one hits, and his offhand attack now is a 16 on the die. That's gonna hit too. So you have 2 hits against you. $13 points of damage.
I just realized that we don't have any music playing.
Oh yeah.
Shake what your mama gave you.
You're gonna have to turn the speaker on.
That's why I've been rolling poorly.
That's it.
Some music.
Oh, I love that song.
Okay,
This
Sorry.
changes everything.
it does. So,
Yeah, now I feel renewed.
know.
Darlin, you are in the room. You heard some arrows fire.
I did.
One.
You heard them
Or,
thunk
like,
into the wooden door, and you heard
basically one
Aiel
that's not green.
get stabbed a little bit. I don't know. You heard the stab. Ow!
So you peeked your
Okay.
head out and you didn't get automatically
You don't like the
hit?
purple
Because
ones,
we're
I'm
in initiative
assuming.
now, so it's not. There are no held actions.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna do a la Rika, the way he did peek out. Do I see any enemies?
Are you peeking this way, down the hall?
Yeah.
You see, like, the very tops of guys kneeling behind a tipped-over door.
The one that's glowing, you have advantage against.
You do.
I'm gonna...
Does he have partial cover?
Yeah, how does that work? Is it just
It's like 3/4 cover.
3/4 adds +5 to their AC.
Alright, I'm gonna,
They're not stupid. They're kneeling. You're gonna have to take them.
I'm gonna mind sliver the head of the guy I
That's
see.
a great idea. If it's advantage, would this be a disadvantage? So it's just a straight intelligence roll for me?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I have to beat?
Well, I was gonna do 15. I can't do anything. I'm so tapped out.
I rolled a 3, so
Yeah, so
he does not expect this.
max it. 6 points of damage,
Okay.
and he will subtract 1d4 from his next saving
He has a
throw if he goes
splitting headache right now.
Which one did you target?
The one that was glowing.
Glowing.
Okay.
Okay. Good job, darling. Darian.
Darian's gonna say, they have cover down this hallway. Paz, is there another way to get to the staircase?
And I say to him, yes, there is definitely another way.
You
And here's
fact-
how.
roll history.
Oh boy.
Be smart.
Ooh, that's good.
24.
You
Dang.
remember Pasquale going full Kool-Aid man through walls.
Those are
sorry.
different walls.
You remember Sentry
Yeah.
going Kool-Aid man through walls. You think maybe these walls are pretty flimsy. Maybe he could do it.
You could hear
Maybe he
everything
could create
growing up.
new doorways.
I'll yell to him. Make your own doorways.
Sentry just starts to smile and just hauls ass.
Oh, it's still Darian's turn.
When he goes,
You're
when he goes,
next. You're next.
he's thinking about it right
Uh-huh.
now. He's like
Uh-huh.
he's
Darren's
like
gonna-
kicking.
Darren's going to come up alongside IL and double stab that gentleman.
I like it.
Thank you, sir.
16 to hit.
Meets the first one.
All right, second one. 18 on the die.
Okay. So half the first one,
not load
full the second.
All right. So that's
We'll bring the fourth to us.
Sentry just goes north.
goodness gracious.
You're coming to us, Duncan.
So that's 6
On the
on
first,
one.
Is that
Yep.
already halved?
That's halved, yeah.
Okay, 6.
Oh, this is crummy. Only 7 for the next one.
7. Okay, so 13 points of damage.
Mhm.
And you hear him go, oh, ow! He was not expecting the second hit. He's braced for the first. He's like, I can shrug this off. Oh, it hurt.
Stab his nipple. They're weak to that.
Nippless. All right,
Sentry's pacing.
Sentry, you're up.
He just hauls ass after hearing Paz say
Are you
that.
trying to break in that
Yes.
space right there?
Yeah, straight through. Oh, yeah, straight
Right
through.
there.
Yeah.
Horizontally.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Give me
Athletics?
an athletics.
I'm gonna use an
Thank you.
advantage if you have it up.
Do we? Does
We're
anyone
gonna-
have any
oh,
advantages? I don't think I have any advantages.
I didn't mean to click that. That's
You
not
don't.
what I was rolling.
The doctor says she hopes those walls are not structural.
20, unnatural.
I didn't roll for the structural integrity of wall here.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative for mincemeat. Hold on. Mincemeat's not going.
It works. You go shoulder first, like full head of steam. You're expecting these walls to be a little more sturdy than the ones you ran through in the dark, dank sewers. And you get a little bit of resistance. You were kind of right, but you just plow through these things, and you came with such force that you actually fall over in this room, but you completely break through the wall.
I feel like this might be a bad room.
Maybe.
No, it was a good choice.
Good thing it wasn't like a stud. Like
Good,
corner.
good choice. You
corner
break
room.
through,
Yeah.
and you see
Ooh.
this room right here. Nothing's in it
Um,
but a couple of beds and like dressers. This was not a classroom. Do you stand up?
Mhm.
And
I
that's
was gonna ask, yeah.
that's we're gonna say all of your movement there.
I'm gonna bring Sentinel out 15 feet in front of me.
Okay. Right there. Okay.
Is there a closed door to his left?
Right here?
South? Yep.
Yes. Wall here as well. I think we know what you might be
is it a
trying.
springy wall?
Huh?
Is it a springy wall?
This wall conveniently does not look as lithe and plaster as the first one did. This looks like it was a wall that was put up much later to separate the two rooms because, I don't know, maybe Paz was playing tricks on kids in the night and they had to separate them out.
So it looks
It looks
sturdier
No.
or flimsier?
Flimsy.
It looks like it,
just-
it looks like
not
it
a-
binds the two rooms.
Yeah, it was thrown up late to try to just break the room down.
Got it.
No, we keep those.
But,
Yeah, we-
Sentry, you're done.
I'm done.
So, the first enemies.
Oh
are-
wait, Mince has his own initiative.
Yeah,
by
what
the
is
way.
it?
It's the worst of all of us. It was like a 4.
All right.
No, that
Right,
was
is
me.
it at
That's
mine or
same as mine.
Okay.
Call it
We're gonna say Mince is boss.
Yes!
Nice.
He has a stat block, I assume.
Whatever your stat block is, I don't know.
Boss stat block.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna.
Legendary actions.
He's not up though.
Oh, he's not?
No, sentry just went. It's now
I can't
enemy
see, so I
enemy
don't like
group
him.
enemy grouping 2 behind the table.
The table.
You hear a little bit of muttering and like a little bit of shoving. And this guy hops up over the table.
That's a smart one.
Does he know he's glowing?
Yeah. That's kind of why they're sending him to his doom. And like he hops up over and he's got his bow drawn and he's like shaking in his boots slowly.
Man, that guy's.
And he gets to about right there.
I forgot to move back.
Man, that's so sad.
Darlin,
Poor
he
dude.
does see you. And he makes an attack.
Yeah, go ahead.
17 on the die.
Goodness gracious.
It's going to hit.
Yeah.
Oh. 4 points of damage.
Low roll.
I did not roll
He was
well.
shaking in his boots. and
Basically,
kinda like,
he was so worried, and then he saw this little female, and he got you, but he was not ready for it.
Ow! What's wrong with you?
The other 2 hold their actions. Paz. What do you do? You heard Darlin yell
I'm gonna rush forward.
to Darlin's aid,
Yeah.
What the hell, like, you jerk?
And
or are you gonna go for this guy?
no, I heard Darlin.
Okay.
And there's already a shield there, and
Yep.
so I'm gonna come down, come around her.
Safe.
Gonna blast this guy right here with.
Wait up! I had held actions.
Okay.
He's got half cover behind the guy.
19 on the first one.
meats.
Meets.
Okay, so that'll be half damage, and then a 19 on the die on the second one, so that's full damage. So this is the half damage roll. Ooh, I maxed that one. 12, but that's the one you wanted me to max. So it's 6
Okay.
points of damage. This is the full one. This one is 8 points of damage.
Darn it.
So
Okay,
14.
now you're going for this guy.
Oh, let me update this. Okay.
This guy's glowing. You have advantage on the attack.
All right. I'm gonna void bolt them.
Okay. You need to do that at
and-
range, I believe. You're right up on him. Do you want to do it like right here then? Here.
Sorry, there's a camera in my way.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't want to be right up on him.
Okay,
but yeah.
then you've got some space. You turn the corner, you got shot. You're gonna void bolt him.
All right. With advantage, you said?
Yes,
13.
that's with advantage.
Yeah.
To hit.
Double 8s.
You
I-
miss.
But I scared him.
You did. You fired right past
little
his head.
little piddle.
Shivered in his timbers.
Yep. Is that what you can do?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And
you,
I'm gonna
can
actually.
you move?
Can I
you
continue
move?
to move
Up
and
towards
move-
him?
No, I want to get in front of her. In
Right here?
between- Yeah.
That effectively
you-
puts her
well-
behind cover.
Am I in? So I'm not in opportunity attack range from
No.
that guy. Okay. So
He's gonna get shot.
I got shot like with an arrow. I'm assuming.
Right in the left shoulder.
Yeah. So you just see Darlin mince. Maneuver 7, and Mince goes. Lines up like with transforming
Yeah.
sounds, and you just see Darlin.
Oh, boy.
Him going down the sights
Okay.
at this quivering man.
What are you doing with Mince?
He's helping me.
Oh, okay. So that's his
He's
he's
taking
using
the
the help.
action.
Okay, Rika, you are up.
He's a battle pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a battle dove.
Rika is gonna step out and see
The carnage.
that Aiel and Darian are dealing with a guy that has approached. He's gonna understand that there are some folks who are the opposite side. He also sees that
It's hard to see.
Sentry has
Created-
bursted through the
created
wall
a
ahead.
new way.
Yeah.
Without archers.
Does Rika have a view of the glowing guy from where he is?
If you peeked out to like right there, about 10 feet out, so you're here,
Yep.
1, 2.
Yep.
You'd get him.
All right. Rick is going to cast Moonbeam on him
Oh my.
and drop Fairy Fire.
Oh, so concentration gets dropped, right?
Yeah, he's now
Wow.
concentrating on Moonbeam.
Man, poor
Does
dude.
Taz fall into it, or are you going to angle it in such
No,
a way?
it is a 5-foot radius, so it's like a 10-foot square.
Yep.
But it would be the back end would be
I got you.
He's
so
a sniper.
Yeah.
so he's gonna Moonbeam him,
Poor
and
dude got shoved out from the tail
that
from
is
his
gonna
2 butts saying
be-
you're
ooh,
glowing.
that's
We don't want you
good.
here. Now
To
he's
this
gonna
guy's
die.
perspective, does it look like this flexing pigeon just cast Moonbeam on him?
We'll get to him.
that's 14 points of radiant damage.
Dang.
Rick is just gonna continue walking nonchalantly.
Towards him?
No, through into the hole behind, and he'll go his full 25 feet of movement
To the
Which
left or to the right of Sentry?
to. There's no doors on the north side, right?
Wall.
Correct. Yeah, and
No.
and wall,
Door, wall.
full
Yep.
wall. So he'll
Yep.
just to the right.
So over here.
He'll remain constant because it's a constant, so it's
Yep.
active.
Yeah, you don't need to see him. You've already cast it. You just
Yep.
don't want to get hit.
So he's in it. So at the beginning of his turn, he'll
Takes the 14.
He'll take he takes the 14 as soon as it hits.
And then he's got to make a save to get out,
And then-
he'll take it again.
Correct.
Good one. Good one. Aiel, holding the door.
Hodor.
He's gonna set the door on the ground, hold on the top with one hand, so he has one hand free.
I
And-
like
I'm
it.
gonna move it to them next.
I don't think he's gonna be able to one-hand his great axe,
After
so he'll
he's
just
dead,
swipe
I'll move it to
Okay,
them.
you're using your claws.
my claws.
I like
yeah,
it. That's
'cause
a good move.
It also
You need to get
prevents
you
anyone
a
else from-
one-handed weapon.
Well, I would think they would want to one.
Can you
Yeah,
use
really
like a
goes
two-handed weapon with one hand? Is it? Like,
I don't think no,
No.
you're not. That's why I said.
So
no.
you can use a long sword because it's versatile.
Thank you.
But any great
not a great weapon.
No, yeah.
Gotcha.
Crit.
All right.
That's
Yeah, that hits.
That's the first one. Here comes the second one.
So you're taking 2 swipes at this guy's chest, neck region.
Sure, wherever I can get him, I guess.
You're going for the heart again?
Yeah, that one misses. I'm assuming.
What'd you roll?
11.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So, crit.
Do your crit damage though.
My
Double it.
crit. Yep.
Double.
Where's the other one? I have
Here.
another one. Thank you, sir.
Moonbeam, huh? What is that? Second level spell? Jeez.
I think you guys roll it.
And I'm gonna do
differently
10 damage
There's a-
total.
Start with killing.
10?
It's an extra.
You
yeah,
swipe
it's an
right
extra
across
roll.
his
Basically
chest.
an extra
Your
damage.
nails go
Crazy.
through, and you can see some bare chest through the
So
armor
it
now.
would-
You,
the
he's
first
hurt.
damage you would
There's
take
some blood
would
coming out.
be
All right,
on
and
his
then he goes
turn.
back to holding the
Not
door.
when it's
Gotcha.
initially cast. We do when it's
They're up.
cast, and then on his turn.
This guy maneuvers to try to get you. Nah, he's not going to do that. He's going to go for you, Darian. Makes the most sense. He
Does
doesn't
he
have to
have-
worry about cover.
You sure?
Really?
On you?
Shooting past this guy.
His guy, he's right there.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
Jam it up!
Easily swayed.
no, that's how we'll play it. We'll play it that way, especially over here.
That
Then
didn't take much for you
I'll
to
make sure
convince
we
me.
do that.
That was very easy.
Peach 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
I max my charisma,
We'll give you.
but only with
On the
persuasion.
DM.
I'll give you like half cover because of his tiny
Oh yeah,
flanking
it's
guy.
not full cover.
Yeah, but I rolled a crit,
Oh,
so
Wow.
I'm gonna go down.
Than you met.
Naturally. Is there sneak attack damage because he has an ally next to him?
oh, die! I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, you might be down.
What is?
Portent.
Why?
doing?
We have a
You
mole.
do that
We have a
every
mole.
session.
You know what? Actually, Darian says Akitsa, and he re-rolls his attack.
Oh, silvery bar?
And he critted.
Yes!
And he critted too. I just called it.
Okay. No, I did crit.
He did crit.
So all right. So how would we do this
We
mechanically?
would tell the other DM at the table to shut his cake hole.
So here's that whole attack. Somehow, Darian, you peered into his mind and you saw what he was going to do. And you saw that you opened yourself up. You were looking over here. He maneuvered. He was going to get you in the rib. It's this murky vision in your mind.
So I say it as he's attacking?
You say it before he actually ever moved.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It was like you were compelled out of this murky place in your mind to say those words.
Okay.
You took silvery barbs. That's interesting.
So,
As a warlock.
That's a great spell.
It's not from a warlock. It's as the Fate Touch. It's the second Fate Touch.
That's such a good spell to have once a day.
Yeah.
So, you yell this at that guy. And you see him make eye contact with you, and he maneuvers the same way he did. But he's looking at you weird, and you are staring him down. And he only rolls a 12 this time, and he fires, and he misses on the first attack.
Well, that's better anyway.
And I miss on the second one.
Okay.
Nice.
So both shots, one to the left of your head, one to the right of your head, they miss. You dick.
They hit IL.
At this point, though, Darian is feeling very mortal and realizing he's vulnerable.
Here's the problem with silvery barbs.
It sucks.
Is that
When we
the DM can start using
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look this guy up.
Again,
Second,
see what my last statement.
IL,
DM, stop talking.
the guy who's up on you is going for you
Did you
again.
not watch
Do I have
Tuesday?
any cover at all?
Oh, I
No,
did.
I hate
We
you.
said
I know.
+1.
And
Yep.
You should.
This is a
Amongst
20.
people in the chat.
Unnatural.
As well.
Unnatural.
okay. Still hits me.
His
Where were
other
you
attack
Tuesday,
is at you as
Cindy, when I
well.
needed you?
So you have a +1 to AC.
Hey, I tried.
I needed
19 on the die. They both hit.
Yeah, I tried helping. It was to no
Are
avail.
you gonna go down? Yeah.
I might. I
My
might.
hour of
You're
leave.
okay. He doesn't get sneak attack here because his guy's not.
Right next.
So yeah,
Until he makes him a swashbuckler.
I didn't. There may be one in here though.
Mike, just
So you only take
Unplug his
you
mic.
take 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
8.
Not bad.
You
All right,
guys can't remember.
darling,
Hello.
y'all up.
I'm gonna have to rage.
All
You've
right.
got your hands
Yeah.
together like a Charlie Angel's gun.
I'm gonna.
And as I'm bringing up my
You see
hands.
Moonbeam coming down on him.
Yep. As
This
I'm bringing
guy's
up-
skin is starting to bubble.
Just wait till those nipples are piercing distance. When they were firing firebolt
Okay,
at that dude.
okay.
I'm gonna.
You do not have advantage anymore because he's
Correct.
not.
Well, Mince is helping me.
That's right, the help action.
Oh, that went out.
Gotta kill that bird.
That's what they do.
23.
Got him.
Yeah.
Roll high. Good roll.
10 points.
Wow, great job.
Max.
Max in my D10.
He's looking. Now, not only is he on fire with Selune's might and power, he's physically on fire because of fire. And he's just yelling. It's like, why did you guys kick me out here? He's hurting.
All right.
Is this guy 16 too?
No.
Does he also have a letter?
Huh?
They all do.
Darian.
Part of Zhentarim way.
I would have seen Rekka go into that room, I guess.
Is that where you want to
so
go?
I want to go in there.
Yoink.
The massive
Is there
man-sized
anything?
hole.
Would you let me? I don't know. I guess investigating it at a glance wouldn't be a free action.
No, it's a bedroom.
Yeah, totally fine.
It's a dorm room.
Not really good.
Okay, Darian.
Darian's gonna unstop a potion of greater healing
Okay.
and swig it,
All right.
put it in his mouth.
Roll your health.
Wait, mine? Why
Yeah.
not yours?
Because I think that you have a better chance of making some things happen. Can I have one more D4?
Sure. Unless you want a different
Yeah,
one.
as a reaction
1, 2,
on their turn if they hit you.
Oh, 2, 2.
Yep.
2, 2, 4, 5, 6,
9.
9. Okay.
9 plus 4.
So
9
you
plus
can
four.
just
Take
get
13
hit
points of
first,
health.
and then you can announce
Good.
it. Get +5,
I'm
so if
gonna
you use more than
say-
5, then you wouldn't use it.
Exactly.
Matthew, to give a potion to another is an action.
It's a bonus action, I thought, right?
No, it's an
usually-
action.
Oh, it
I
is?
mean, it's an action to give it to someone else,
All right.
unless you're a thief who has the special subclass,
Which you are not. So that was your action.
Yeah.
Eek.
Do you want to move?
Get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna move into the.
You're going to take an oppo.
That's
You
fine.
still have a bonus action
Oh, yeah.
if you want to use that for anything.
Can you bonus action disengage? Are you
No.
that type of person?
No,
Nope.
that's a rogue.
That's right.
No, I really don't have any other
So
things.
are you going to run?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you gonna go in the
You get
room, or
one
what are you gonna
up.
do?
Does not
in
hit.
the room.
I rolled a 7 on the die.
Okay. He goes in the room
What's
with
your AC?
Never even got to
17.
Won't hit. Do you go into the room?
Yeah.
So that's 10 feet of movement into the room.
Yeah, I'll
Wanna-
stay behind.
Okay, you're going to be right there. All right. Sentry. Is it clobbering time? On another wall?
Juggernaut, bitch.
Okay. You're going straight through. He pushes himself off the ground, and he starts like this locomotive move. And like a dog running on hardwood, his feet start going before he does.
Try not
And
to
he
fall
just-
this time so you don't go from.
I need strength again.
18.
We made the first wall. I made a 14. This wall is noticeably weaker. This was only a 10, and you plow through, but don't fall over this
Yes,
time.
sir.
And you are now.
Oh, look at that clear way to the next wall. Look at that clear way.
Massive,
Beautiful.
massive, right through. That's all your movement. You can bonus action.
Can I move Sentinel up?
Yep.
What is 15 feet?
Yep. Do you want to go to by the door?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. And that's it.
It's closed.
It's closed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just assumed in case someone wanted to
Bar
come
the
in
door.
there. Okay, so that guy takes 14 points of damage, but he wants to move out. Well, he's dead.
Well, he took 14
Yeah, he's
points.
dead.
Now he takes another 9 points.
Yeah, he looks
He just
back.
burns alive.
He looks back with like half of him bubbling from radiant
Oh.
energy and the other half dripping
Ugh.
off of him because of fire.
Ow.
And he just goes, "Why?" Dead.
Oh, that's a kill for us.
Dead.
Dynamic duo. The deathly dynamic duo.
These guys, Paz, they're gonna look at you. They're gonna pop up. Like, poor guy. They don't care.
Is that an action to be compassionate?
Take
Poor
another
guy.
cigar that
Did
I
we
just
force
started.
down the open?
How could this have
Poor
happened?
guy. Dry bones fall. A 10 on the first roll and a 14 on the other. They both miss. They're like, this guy is still bubbling and oozing on the ground. Like he's turning into mush, not because he had a tooth. They both miss because they're distraught and aghast at what's going on in front of them. They both miss. Good job. Paz, puffing your cigar, shield out. Do you continue to move forward?
So I can't move through the moonbeam, right?
Well, the way you situated it,
No, it's right there.
you made it like the back left corner, right? Technically, you could have it go through the wall if you wanted it to.
Sure, that's what I did. I left the path for him.
So
Sure. That's what I did.
I wish he didn't leave a path for him.
Well, he can move it again. His bonus action can move it.
That's on
Right,
my
but-
turn.
And he, what?
Never mind.
He's saying we're getting separated a little.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, he could go through the door.
Clobbering
so
time.
now
Oh yeah, I forgot there was
There
a door
is.
there. It's literally right where the camera is.
You
And an
walk,
unlocked
you walk
door.
past the door that you do know Sentry made a new entry into. Sentry made an
am I
entry.
now covered too? Do I have?
If you duck down.
yeah,
Like
I
that.
rolled up in there.
Sentry
Alright.
made an
So you
entry.
guys are like,
Like paintball on either side of the.
but like on this
2
inch wide door,
People
you're
get
both
really
on both
angry
sides,
when you do that.
crouched down.
Say lots and lots of
I'm gonna hold my
bad
action.
words.
What are you holding?
Is that what you do to
Void
people?
bolt.
You're holding a void. Now remember, if they're up on you,
Sounds
that's
like
a
a
disadvantage.
Oh, I'm
mean,
sorry. You're
I'm
right.
just
You're
saying it
sorry.
was-
Thank you.
You could
I knew the guy was right
you could
there.
hold like just a physical attack.
Yeah, I'm
with a
gonna just
sword.
do my
Put
long
full
tail.
auto on.
Good. All right, so you're gonna hold
Sorry.
that.
Thank you for that
Lit him
instruction.
up.
All right, I like it, Paz. And you have 3/4 cover now too.
I can't remember what the term was for it, but
Is it Mince?
It's Mince's turn.
it helps again. What does he transform this time?
Mince is gonna help Paz.
He rests on his shoulder and just takes a big old dump right down it, but that's him helping.
I love it.
What?
Actually,
Poops
he's
on
gonna
I know.
fly and take a dump on their eyes.
I like it. All right, a drive-by
So
dumping.
they have disadvantage
That's
on
called
their next
magic missile.
attack.
Let's go.
It's helping.
nugget
it's,
missile.
It's the help
Let's
action.
move. Let's move.
All right,
D.
Oreja.
Ricka will run up to the door and open it.
This one.
Yep.
doo-doo-doo, opens
Love
towards
that.
He'll now see what's going on
Yep.
and move his moonbeam onto the other two guys.
And then shut
you.
the door.
Perfect. Guess what? It's 10 feet, and they're both hugging that wall. You got it. The other 10 feet, like, if anyone were outside right now, they just see this glowing blue orb on the other side of the building, and they have no idea what's going on.
Statistically
speaking.
that looks like a moonbeam.
So they would each need to make a deck save.
First one. 15.
Fails.
Okay. Second one. That's a 2 on the die.
So they both take 17 points of radiant
Oh! Their skin starts to bubble too.
Ow!
And it hurts. It hurts. just a
Rika will
smidge.
now move the remaining 15 feet.
Like that?
I think one more, if it matters.
That way?
Towards Aegis, or Aegis Sentry to continue to
Wow.
get all
IL.
my Warforged.
Crossing
pleased.
your game.
Sorry.
Wow.
Come on.
IL.
All right.
It's the same mini I used for
Are you going to
Aegis.
still hold this
Nah,
door?
he's throwing down the door.
Let's do it.
He pulls out his axe.
Are you going to rage? You have one left.
I have one, man. I kind of want to save it for floor 4.
Okay.
Because there's only 2 guys here.
Okay.
And
So-
that boss on the last floor is gonna get wrecked by you.
So I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
You do know they're next. With sneak attack coming on this one.
How can
I'm-
it be sneak attack?
Because he has an ally.
He's gonna be next to him.
They're rogues.
But isn't that
Doesn't
guy
mean
pretty
advantage.
hurt?
It just means
Isn't the
extra
dude
damage.
next to me pretty hurt?
Yeah, hey, listen. You can do whatever you want.
He's gotten a lot calmer about his anger, you know?
I'm
He's
just
gone to therapy.
I'm just letting you know.
Well, he hasn't raged yet.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
We have a pathway.
Oh,
the-
guys, I want to do
the
it on
stairs.
the 4th floor.
Nobody's forcing you.
All right, I'm gonna
How are you
attack him.
gonna
I'm
do
just
that
gonna
if
attack
you're
him.
Just
dead?
straight attack. All right.
Yep. You can help me out.
I can't help anyone, apparently. Don't count on me for Revivify, even when I know it. Oh, that came
We're
out.
going backwards here.
You're attacking the guy with knives, right?
Yeah, the guy right next to me.
Gotcha.
16.
Meets.
Okay.
Half damage.
All right. All right.
D12.
Come on, baby.
12.
1.
What'd you roll?
Oh, 1. Son of a gun.
7
wrong with
plus whatever.
1 plus what?
5.
7 plus
1 plus 5 is 6. So
7.
3 points of damage.
Oh, halved. That's
Yep.
right. Okay.
3. Okay. All right.
So
that's
you
fine.
slice and he backs out of the way and you just catch
All right.
some
Now-
of his
now
ripped
I,
armor.
Now I.
You're going with your
Off.
bonus
Yep.
offhand.
Yep.
Rawr.
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 Rawr. Ooh.
Pretty sure
XP.
12
Yeah.
plus 7 is.
Yep.
What?
It hits. It hits.
12 plus 7
Yeah.
works.
Okay.
That would be 19.
Okay. Let's see. I just want to know if it would hit. There's the.
Well, if 16 met,
You're right. You're right. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe 19's less than
Maybe
16.
he got,
Who
no, maybe he got
knows?
some sort of bonus. I don't know.
Maybe he knows silvery barbs.
Yeah.
7 damage.
okay, you slash him across the face this time, and he's looking hurt, but angry now.
Okay. And. You
Do
know.
do you move?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Okay.
definitely going to move.
Opportunity attack. It's gonna hit. It's a 16 on the die.
Oh, that means.
On the die.
Oh, on the die.
Yeah.
It
so
hits.
are you running though?
Like, is in your.
Um,
And you better hope he doesn't have the sentinel feet.
What does that do again?
It would stop in his tracks
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
Word.
Slows to 0.
I'm gonna.
Are you gonna take that risk?
I gotta start using that more.
No,
It's not a risk. He'll just
it-
know he
yeah,
can't move.
I just won't move. I guess.
But that's the risk because he could stand there self-imposed and I bluffed him, or he could move and we'll find out.
DM, it's not a free action to mind game the players.
I'm gonna move.
Combat.
I'm gonna move.
He does not have sentinel.
That's good. That's good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
35.
35.
You're right next to Rika. And you took...
Can I like move Darian with me?
No, that's your 35.
I don't want him
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't
hit
care.
in the back.
It's okay.
What do you want to do?
What are you at?
17.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You wouldn't get that far then.
Okay.
What's that mean? Oh, yeah.
You know what could have been useful here. A rage.
It's a true story.
You take 10 points of damage. So that 14 you got, basically you only got 4 out of that. Now, if you were raging, the 10 points would have been 5.
And nothing.
And he also might have killed him with his attack.
True.
It's true.
Just saying.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, here we are.
He's giving
my-
you his theory. He wants to save it for
the
upstairs.
fourth
Yeah,
floor.
man, I don't know what's up there.
No.
Absolutely
No, it's
nothing.
really good
What?
because metagame, now that he's has the rage for upstairs, there's not going to be anything
Yep.
upstairs.
We're gonna need to save Duncan
Statistically.
Cobley.
yeah.
Just untie him from a chair.
All right. So that was your move, IL?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
Look at him next time, Tiger. Lion.
Lion.
It's really insulting.
Yeah. Wow. Racist.
All right. Darian, we have an attack on you. All right. 15?
That does not hit.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir.
His offhand attack.
Yeah. Misses.
That does not hit.
Yes.
7 on the die. Does not hit. But now the guy's behind him and
Hey, he's got half cover though, because
No.
the guy's right in front of him.
he's going to
What?
shoot.
Yes.
Wait, where are we going? I'm not just.
This
confused.
guy is up now.
You got half cover
guy
because the
who's gonna
dude's right in
shoot.
front of him.
Oh, I don't even see the guy in front of him. He's behind my cape or something?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
First shot. Oh, you were so lucky. 14. Second shot.
10.
Did we skip me?
No, we didn't even get. We're,
Did
we're,
all
we're
four-
on the enemies.
Did all four of them
we are?
miss?
Okay.
Yeah,
we're-
everything.
Woo! Yes,
You
sir!
were so
Dang.
freaking a 5 and a 4 on both of those attacks.
Wow.
Darlin, you're up.
Okay.
You hear some kerfuffle behind you.
Yeah.
Kerfuffle.
Like as in the door that opens into that hallway where Sentry is? I
No.
Where...
No,
Oh,
like
you
the
mean when I
broken
came
down
in here.
wall
Yeah, okay.
literally behind you.
Okay, can I turn around, peek out, and see if there's anybody I can...
I mean, there's no peeking. You see
Yeah,
a
just
guy
turn.
right there.
Okay, great. I'm gonna,
Half cover.
I'm gonna...
You have to shoot around Darian.
Okay, let's do it.
Crit fail, hit me.
Yeah, I mean, how bad could it be, right? How bad could this go?
Last words.
Okay.
Harry, no.
23.
That's gonna hit homeboy
That's gonna be...
with your firebolt.
Yeah. Only
You,
4 points.
I was just gonna say, you only needed to do 4 points of damage.
Yeah, you got
This
the
guy
kill.
is hurt, angry. He swipes. Your cape is billowy, so he thought he was hitting you, but he was just hitting the cape. So you got some holes in your cape. He rips it down. 2 arrows go past his head. He turns around, like, "Come on, bro." Looks back. Firebolt to the noggin. Dead.
Darlin says, don't touch my friends.
Okay. Darian, you're up. Keep moving, or do you want to finish the job on the guy that hasn't gotten hit yet?
Let him hit me. Someone else that's not you. You're.
I want to cast darkness.
All right, that's a good move.
Where?
Right on the fish hook on my cape.
Okay.
And he's going to turn around and
Okay.
attack.
Huh?
He's going to turn around and attack that guy.
You have advantage.
Yes.
He's gotta be so scared.
Darlin, you are in this darkness right now.
Yeah, dark vision means I can't see through magical darkness.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
The 16 hit.
You have advantage.
Advanced Darkness.
Mhm.
That meets.
Magical.
Okay.
darkness.
Second attack.
In
That'll hit.
darkness, in your darkness, you feel as if your hand is guided.
Ooh.
So your 16
Turns into a hit.
turns into a hit.
Solid hit. Okay, so both hit.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Is he 10 feet away or 5 feet away?
He stepped up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
He
think
put
that
it on his
happens
fish
when you
hook
do that
on
a
him,
dog.
stepped up to attack.
Gotta watch out for this guy.
19.
Points
Whoa.
of damage.
Dang!
On your first one or
Well,
total?
that's total, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was
yeah,
on the first
you,
one. I was
This
like,
guy,
"Jeez."
like, it goes dark and he can't see anything, and then there's a searing pain in his stomach because you just skewer him. He's hurt. He's not down, but he doesn't know what to do. He can't see anything.
Darian turns around, takes the advantage, the opportunity attack, grabs Darlin's hand, and pulls her with him closer, but not enough to put IL in the darkness.
Okay, so about right there, roughly.
Yeah.
He takes the out. He doesn't even know what he's swinging at. He misses.
Okay.
Practically speaking, I'm not even going to roll that. He just got skewered. He has no idea what the hell just happened.
Okay.
So, nice. Sentry.
I'm just on a roll.
You're going to keep going through?
Keep going straight through. Create a
You
path
actually
first.
forgot that there was a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you double moving so you can
dashing.
break through this?
Yes.
Dash action.
Awesome.
Yes.
Give me a strength.
Wall.
Now, you can see this wall looks a little bit more like the first wall you broke through.
18.
Yeah, that. All right.
Sentry's like, don't even notice.
Boom! Now, it's a little bit more thick, so again, you wind up on your face through.
We need to get you a wrecking ball arm.
He went through like this. So there's like literally.
And you cleared away. And you
Dude,
see...
does that mean that we all have to walk
Yeah.
through that?
Everybody but Rika. Rika just walks through. Everybody else has to.
When you turn your head to the right, you see a door. The final stairwell. Right there.
Hey guys, the final stairwell's right here.
But that's all you could do. Enemy number 2. Enemy number 2, like...
They need to make deck saves.
Oh, shit. They're in the...
In the moonbeam.
The moonbeam.
9.
Fail.
16?
That meets.
Well, do they?
So we'll
Question.
have the damage.
Does
How do you do
pigeon
it?
crap in their eyes give them disadvantage? 'Cause they can't see.
No, you were actually helping
Oh,
Paz.
yeah, I guess.
You're helping Paz. So let's just have damage it
Sure.
on the meat.
So it's
like,
16 damage for the first guy and
Oh.
8 for the second.
Ow.
oh yeah. They look like they're lepers now. Both one worse than the other.
Yikes.
And you.
I mean, half damage is what happens on a success. So
Oh, okay.
so it's 16 meeting is a success.
Okay.
So that's
Then that makes sense. So yeah, they look hurt and they both step that way to be 5 feet out of it.
Okay.
And you hear
That's
from
good
the
for
other
you.
side, from the other side of
He
the
just peeps out. Okay.
the other side of the table, you hear parlay, parlay. That's what you hear. They don't do anything. They just yell.
If I hear
No
one
man
more
left
stinking
behind.
blatant person say the word parlay.
Darlin, you are in darkness. Your hand is being held by Darian.
Oh, it's my turn again already?
Yep.
Wow, that was fast.
Damn to the depths with
Wait, I'm
the
sorry.
word parlay.
I'm sorry. I went the wrong enemies. Paz, you're up.
And he's helped by a pigeon.
He is.
Yeah, you are.
You hear parlay, and you heard some shuffling to like 5 feet to the right of you on the other side of this. What do you do?
I'm going to stand up,
Yep.
Mince is aggressively
say,
raining
put your
down.
hands up, throw your weapons down, and you shall live.
And you might live. You should live.
Might live.
Give me an advantaged.
Congratulations, you
Intimidation.
Were being
You should live. I mean, we.
Oh,
Their
boy.
morale is also
Advantaged.
lowered by the pigeon.
20.
Okay. You see them stand up, boils all over their bodies. Some of them oozing and pussing this, not like pus, like blood. And
Ew.
they drop their weapons, which were 2 bows, and they stand there like this.
I kick the table over,
Okay.
grab them by their ears.
Okay. Like Mother Mary used to do to you many times in this hallway.
I learned this in this very hallway.
And you
pieces
rip
of
off their
shit.
ears because they're lepers.
Oh,
They both take.
he's killing them with ear rips.
They both died.
They both take 3 points of damage, and you're like best intentions, and you just rip the tops of both of their ears off, and they're like, ah! All these guys are hurt, and that's where they like we'll just follow you.
So I shove them down the hallway.
Okay.
Max footage.
Back.
No, go the other way. Go
So
straight.
you're walking them this
yeah,
way.
I'm walking him.
Gotcha. You make sure you don't walk into that.
Yeah.
And yep, we start
Didn't
going
you
this
want
way.
everyone in this home to die?
No, listen, they're about to. I'm
He
bringing,
said might.
I'm bringing
He
them to
did say
you.
might.
I'm bringing them to you.
Bringing them to you.
I love it. That's awesome. Help action again, I assume.
Yeah.
Who are you helping?
I want Mince is gonna, cause he sees where Paz is going with this.
Gonna just sit there and
Mince,
help?
no. Mince flies ahead to where Sentry is.
On the ground,
and
yep.
goes, cool, cool.
And you,
That's awesome.
you don't speak any
done.
avian language,
Well
but
done.
you speak body language, and you knew exactly what this bird, who surprisingly is Knuckles,
He's a phase spirit.
Sentry
That's
literally
a really
yells to
eldritch
the
looking
enemies,
pigeon under the-
and you start looking for buckets of water. So, Rika, you are up. A darkness bulb is closing in behind you, but you know enough what that is.
Rika will walk his full movement to occupy the same spot as Sentinel and open the door.
You open it.
He will. What does he
Aw.
see?
You see two guys walking with their hands up, bleeding from their ears, boils that have popped with blood pouring out, and they look worse for wear. And you see Paz behind them, like smoking his cigar, shield on his back now, just holding his longsword in front of him, kind of like prodding them forward. Do it. Do it. You don't know the fix. I slit your throat.
Halfling luck. Rika is going to ask Salune
If you should spare them.
Okay.
how many Zhentarim are needed to deliver a message.
Cold
Bro, you're
as
gonna
ice
Mulan it?
from Mulan.
You're gonna Mulan it right now? That's horrible!
I need you to roll.
Miss Mead says one.
That's
I
great.
need you to roll religion.
What is? Oh,
9.
I love this.
this is great. What happens, Jake?
So you see them walking,
Oh, that's so.
and you internally. Do you externally say this or internally say this?
I'm asking Salune, like, what does she want done here? So internally.
Internally. Okay. Internally.
Yeah, mistress, yeah. How many of these?
You know the answer.
Unnecessary, yeah. For a message.
You know the
Yeah,
answer to that
mhm.
question.
And
Do you say it with a smirk on your face too? You evil son of a.
you say this internally, and you open your eyes, and you swear you see your moonbeam move on its own accord towards them.
I let it happen.
Okay. It goes in front of them. They're gonna roll their dexes.
Mm-hmm.
One passed. One rolled a 18.
That's a success.
And the other failed.
So that's 12 points of radiant damage.
So the one that failed is dead, and the one that they're both dead.
Are
at
you
this
sure
point.
Selene was picking out one?
Yeah, and just
Darn.
they just fry, and they collapse in an effeminate scream again, and they're
And
dead.
now you're neutral.
Yeah,
Neutral
really? Are
good
we gonna have
anymore.
alignment changes?
No,
I'm chaotic good.
Yeah.
These people are evil people.
and
No, like that was
you catch out of the corner of your eye something.
Okay.
You feel compelled to look back towards that ball of darkness,
Okay.
and for a split second,
A dog figure.
you see through it. For a split second,
Whoa!
you see 3 beings in there, and then it turns black again.
Darian, Darlin, and someone else.
Shadrach.
I don't feel safe.
Stranger danger.
And then, like, your eyes, like, boop, boop, flicker off.
Rika will I mean, that was his bonus action to do that. To
Obliterate
move-
2 enemies.
to move.
You didn't move it.
I didn't move
You
it.
didn't move it.
Okay.
So you have all your action economy, except for movement, I guess.
Well then, I can move this thing.
You're gonna move it up a level? Just randomly throw it into some room up top on the 4th floor?
That'd be interesting.
I can
Kill
move it
Duncan.
60 feet, which, if I'm counting right, and based off of the angle
4 or 5.
and the fact that I saw through the darkness
Yeah,
for a
you
split
can hit 'em.
second, I'm gonna move it back to.
So this illuminated wave of light is creeping slowly down the hallway, and this guy who was in darkness, gutted, like holding his stomach, and he looks left, and he just sees this light coming, and it engulfs him, and he's got this he was engulfed in darkness, and now he's engulfed in light. He rolls a crit fail. So double up your damage. 40.
I matched the damage. I look back,
And all I see is a skeleton.
So again, engulfed in light, impaled, blood coming out of his stomach. He's putting some of his intestines back in.
Oh.
He sees this light coming down the hallway, and it is burning with this radiant fury. And he disintegrates. He disintegrates away, and it's like when a nuclear bomb goes off and those people
Just the
disintegrate.
shadow.
The shadow is on the wall of him doing this.
Crap! Holy crap!
Everything on him, dust. Dust in the Wind starts playing in the background. We're out of combat,
Whoa.
and we know where the stairs is.
Well, I understand what you wanted. Thank you for the clear guidance. Yeah.
Darian, is that you?
That's me. Darian's going to put the fishhook with darkness in the bag of holding to be used at a later time.
You son of a bitch. Okay.
I'm not going to dispel that right now.
Thought I had you. All right.
My
That was
moonbeam
crazy.
comes to an end after 1 minute.
So we make our way.
I got 10 minutes.
We
Well,
make our
9
way
now, maybe.
to the door. It's already propped open. No trap.
Lego.
You walk upstairs. What?
Nothing.
He can't wait to rage.
And there's not gonna be anything there.
Listen, I just ran through 4 walls for nothing.
That's true. I mean, it was a great idea until Rika went ham.
I've taken like 6 Tylenol just to get to where we are.
Rick went God mode kill.
It provided cover
It
for us
really
the whole
did.
time.
It did.
did.
You did a great job. And you know what? Everyone walks through your way. No one goes down the path of carnage.
Go down the one.
With the middle fingers, everyone works their way through
Listen,
that.
Old Testament
After we get through the door, we look over and we salute.
Like, so she's like, no, I don't want to hear it.
Mincemeat lets out a disappointed coo.
I smack
Away
him.
his machine gun.
You guys get upstairs, and as you're going upstairs to the 4th and final floor, you know exactly which room we have to go to because you both saw it externally. You saw it in your vision.
Let it be.
And the 4th floor is administrative, is what you tell them. This is where some of the teachers' rooms
The
the nuns' rooms were. This is where some of their offices were. There's a library up here. And based off of the... I don't want to say topography, that's the wrong word. Based off of the geographical location of where you saw the light, you know it's Sister Mary's old room, the principal's office, that we have to get to. That smell of Duncan, super strong now. You can smell his fear pheromones.
Fear?
Fear. Huh?
Or a P, one of the other.
Yeah, it comes out
Scared.
a lot of ways.
Can I see the desk that I saw in my vision where the figure was sat writing?
No, not yet, because you see a hallway.
Oh, word. Okay. Well, we're gonna.
Are you changing the map?
We don't have a map for this.
Theater of the
Because it's
mind.
Theater of the mind, and there's no fighting. This was literally planned all along.
Yeah, he said it.
I'm not doing this just to get one over on you. This is what was planned
No,
all
it's
along.
fine. It's all right. I'll just have.
Hey, you have
Listen,
it.
I would have done the same damn thing. Okay, you did great, little one. You're not half the net we used to be.
Love it. That's
That's some
high
character
praise.
development right there. Wow.
That is high praise. So
You're
You
half
go-
courageous.
I was like,
you go walking down the hall. The lights are off here, except for the far room with the door open, lights pouring through, and you.
Do I smell it the most from there?
You smell it. You smell the fear, and give me perception, guys.
19.
20.
Crit.
Okay.
Crit.
27.
Wow.
Wow, 3 crits?
I'm looking into the future on
Not
this
a-
one. I'm trying to
What'd you
see
get?
into the room with Duncan.
12.
Okay. Anyone over a 15 hears sniveling, like,
What?
You can actually see into the room.
and you guys start working your way towards that. Are you using it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
There's no fighting. I scan all of the rooms for.
As
I
you're
go like this.
Now you remember he said it can see through certain items, certain thicknesses of wall, and it
Yep.
lasts a minute, and you gotta take a long rest basically to reset it.
Yep. So I literally just sprint around all the walls.
And you just
Focus
see,
on the one.
You see a lot of empty rooms, but one.
The one with Duncan in it.
The one with Duncan in it.
And is there another figure in there or
There's
no?
one other figure in there, and it looks like Duncan is on his knees,
Oh.
and there's someone
Begging?
holding a knife. You just get outlines. You don't get.
Oh, I don't get the actual person.
You don't. No, you get outlines of this.
Oh, so there is one person in there.
You're gonna rage for one person.
Maybe he's a boss.
Probably a good idea.
Jake.
I have it
stop
left.
talking. How dare you?
So
What do you see? Yeah, you know what I mean?
One dude holding a knife to his throat.
you're about 30 feet out from this room, in the hallway.
Why is he there holding a knife? Why wouldn't he have just gone?
Well, he's holding a knife in case we go in there to make threaten or try to attack him. He's gonna. slit
Where
his
is he gonna
throat.
run
knows
to?
we're
There's
here
only
for
one
him.
way down, and it's the way we just came.
Maybe he doesn't even care
It's
about
too
that. He just
cute.
cares about not letting us win.
Could be petty.
Perhaps we just talk to him?
No, bro.
We'd be speaking to him from a position of weakness. I
Listen,
wonder if there's a way.
Can we get closer?
do not charge in there and attack him because he's got a knife to his throat.
Well, I wasn't gonna do that.
You're 30 feet
Can
out.
you-
You
can
could
you-
stealth and try to get closer if
Can you
wanted
give
to.
Ricka that?
I
It lasts for a minute.
I
know,
know.
but if you give it to Ricka, Ricka can then move the cloud of or the.
That ended.
Yeah, that ended.
Moonbeam on the last one.
I-
oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah, I
Good
know.
idea.
I know. Let's get closer to that room.
How big is the room? Do we know?
It's like a
You're
10
gonna
by
take
10,
it, yeah.
12
Wait,
by 12 room.
Before the
Classic office room.
Darkness could
Before
fit
the-
over the whole
before
room.
the thing ends, I give-
Right,
I
so if
give
I-
a
Right,
wink to
right.
Sentry.
Once we get close enough to the room.
Okay.
Well, we do it at the same
How
time.
far away is the room?
So I would.
We're 30 feet
away.
Oh.
So we gotta get within
Give you the
15.
go.
I'm
Alright,
gonna go
so
to. I'm
we
gonna go to.
sneakily go 15 more feet.
Okay.
We want
Me
to
and
stealth,
Sentry
do.
stealth
Stealth.
closer.
I think
Just
I
you two?
Um,
Use advantage.
That wasn't a 19.
Darlin and Ricka have a
Was?
plan.
21.
Are you gonna announce it to the group?
We're not there yet. They're
Alright.
stealthing.
Yep.
Okay.
19 for stealth is.
You guys get
I
15
used
feet
an
up
advantage.
quietly.
Yeah, 19 on the die. Okay.
You get
Okay,
up
then
there
I give a winky to
Yep.
Sentry in
Sentry
there.
looks through it.
You poof behind the guy with the knife.
I'm
And
gonna put Sentinel behind the guy with the knife.
The door's open, you said, right?
It is.
Oh, then I see all this. I don't need his.
Well, you're 15 feet away right now.
Okay, so
So
we don't
we
need
were
his
30
monocle.
feet out. You move 15 feet closer, still in the hallway. You aren't in the opening of the doorway. You're still
Okay.
out in the hallway, just 15 feet closer. You look through. That could
Okay.
hypothetically work. Does your echo make a sound
No,
when
I
it
don't believe so.
apparates? Okay.
Unless you rule it otherwise.
No. I don't know how we've been doing it, so if it doesn't, it doesn't, because that's the world.
The
you
only
built.
way I've ever been describing it is whether it's giving off light or if it's shadow.
This, yeah, we're not there yet. So this thing's just a amorphous, shadowy blob of him.
So he would be right behind the guy with the knife.
Okay. It's right behind. Guy doesn't know.
Can Garland and I both see this guy?
You guys are still 30 feet out.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't moved.
No.
We're
He's
just
in the room.
looking through. So he's not like on the other side of the open door. He's like around a
Correct.
corner.
We would actually have. So so it's on the far left corner. Door open. We're coming at it perpendicularly.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So we would have to get to there to look in, if that makes sense.
Why doesn't such just punch through the wall and grab it? That'd be funny.
Situated in the middle of the room.
Oh, I thought you said corner. My bad.
The middle of his room. It's like a 12 by 12 classic secretarial room.
Gotcha.
It's an office room.
So do they see me and IL sneak
No,
up?
you're still 15 feet out. They're not visible. You're working your way up.
Okay.
Can't you teleport
Doors
behind
out
him?
there.
I can.
Well, none of
But I don't want to do that before the rest of the
You
party
guys can
knows.
all get up there with a stealth check
How
and
about you
communicate.
grapple him and then we all get up there?
That's the plan, but
Yeah.
they don't know that
well,
we're doing that yet.
Grappling
it's
him's
trying
not
to be
necessarily a good
quiet,
idea.
stealthy, right? Because
Yeah.
visually he wouldn't be able
Correct.
to see
He
us
can't
either.
visually see you. So this is a like a hearing stealth.
I guess I could grapple.
Before we do that, can I?
Talk louder. This is a stage whisper.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Can
once,
you
once
talk
someone's
to
grappled, they can't make an
Duncan?
attack unless it's on the...
And he's got 10 minutes on his darkness. On the count of 3, Duncan, we're here to help you.
Oh.
Roll forward,
So you can still attack.
or you can talk to the guy holding him and find out.
And distract him.
If I can see him, I can talk to
Okay,
him.
so you need to see him. What about you? Do you need to see? Well, talk to him and see if he can.
Yeah, he can cast message, so he doesn't need to see.
So he could do it. To either one. Tell Duncan to roll forward. He casts darkness. Sentry slits the dude, and we all go in.
Sentry's
and,
already behind.
I'm sorry,
Not yet.
Sentinel.
Sentinel's already behind
I
him
know,
right
that's what
now.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, that would be, we would tell Duncan to roll forward.
But
With-
can
Duncan can't roll forward. He's being held like this with a knife to his throat. How's he gonna roll forward?
I can cast. I have one last spell.
We were talking maybe if Rick and I get up there at the same time, and maybe we could even still message Duncan, say something, ask the guy a question, just split his attention for a split second. I could cast Mind Sliver. If I'm able to penetrate his mental defenses, that makes it easier for him to cast Hold Person, and then he's frozen in place and he can't slit his throat.
And that will
Good
give us
idea.
at least one turn. Yeah.
I could also
to
cast Mind
separate them
Sliver.
two.
We can double up on that then. That'd be
That
great.
sounds like a good plan.
We call it the mental wham bam. Okay?
The wham bam.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
We're saying this is a stage whisper, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I want to yell at.
Does he look like he's just waiting there for us?
Of course. I mean,
You haven't seen it yet, but from what he saw through, Duncan on the knees, hand on head to throat, right? And he's just kind of looking. The room behind him, there is a desk off to the right. There's filing cabinets to the left, and there are 3 windows behind him. He's situated right behind a window, or in front of a window.
And then Sentry's right behind him.
Sentry's right
If he
behind
has
him.
Hit points greater. It won't work.
Mm.
Yeah, do you think that we have 10 minutes?
I'd say so.
Okay.
Duncan's like,
Okay,
I
give
don't
me.
think so.
You gonna ritual it?
Give me 10 minutes, and he'll ritually cast silence in the 20 feet in front of them, up to the door, so that there is no stealth check necessary.
Good idea.
Everyone can get right up
Like
next
on
to.
both sides of, or well, one side of it.
Yeah.
If he's doing that, I'm also going to ritually cast Lair Sense.
Okay, what's that do?
I'm basically setting up a magical boundary. Also, wait, well, hold on, I have to clarify. It does say it's a material component. treasure worth at least 500 gold, which is not consumed.
You don't.
Am I that rich?
You don't have that on you right now.
Okay, well then that's fine.
Mummy
Totally fine.
and Daddy's
Allowance
check didn't
hasn't come in
come
yet.
in yet.
Darn it! I'm at $4.99. Should have bought those boots. My magic's like,
Talk to this guy.
yeah.
I do have all
got all
gold.
the gold.
I got
So-
so much gold.
You're so stingy with it,
Rika
though.
will kind
We
of
haven't needed it.
trace a sphere in the air, and he'll. Most times when there's different incantations cast, there's some degree of breath that's breathed into the spell. This one, there's a as he kind of sucks out the air and the sound, creating a vacuum within the sphere, and then you watch him kind of like almost Iron Man-esque, like expand it, and there's the runes expand to 20 feet, and he pushes it forth, and it just flashes, and then he steps in, and no one hears any sound, as we all can walk right up to the threshold.
That's awesome. Okay.
Darwin's
Wait-
clapping full
Waiting for your
volume.
retort.
We don't hear.
I have no retort. That was a really good plan.
And so then we get to the
Yep.
threshold of the door, and
Come on,
basically
slivers.
in unison.
1, 2, like
Boom, boom.
Yeah. Now
can-
I can
they
still
can s-
talk in
They
everyone's
can
head.
say,
that's right.
yeah.
So Rika would then coordinate the timing of essentially Mind Sliver and Hold Person being cast, and then
2 mind slivers being cast.
Yep.
yep, 2 Mind Slivers being cast,
Hold person and
and then
pulling guy away from?
Sentry interceding and
Kill
doing
or
whatever he's
grapple?
getting Duncan away.
Yeah,
Okay.
moving him away.
I will
Grapple.
bust in there as
Grapple?
well. and try and
Grapple
get more.
Duncan.
Kill?
Grapple Duncan. Kill Duncan?
All right.
Wait, no!
Grab kill Duncan.
Are we coming out of the silence?
All right.
Yeah, so we would
So,
it would be
passing
like
through out of the
basically
silence.
step through the threshold and
Okay, 'cause
casting.
we need verbal. So
all at the
that
same
makes
time.
sense. Okay, good.
Okay.
Yep.
Then 1, 2, 3.
You got to
so
roll
you need to make
2 15 saves.
Yep.
No, yours is probably more than
What's
that, right?
Mine's 15. I'm only level.
Both mine's
intelligence
15.
first.
I have to roll 2 of them.
Yep.
Yep.
Fail on 1. Pass on the other.
Okay.
So
So
One
that
of us
means
will
that then
miss.
there's a disadvantaged now.
no,
Uh,
it's not that he's disadvantaged. It's just that he takes
Oh,
a
a
D4.
D4
From whatever you
less of a wisdom save.
And you take 2 damage.
2 damage. D4 less.
Yep.
Yep.
What's the save?
16.
Oh boy. We need this. I rolled a 17 on the die.
Okay, so it needs to give you a 2
Also,
or
that was 6.
2 or greater.
Yeah, he's not the most wise.
Can you do slippery bar?
Okay.
I can. No, I can't. Only
You are.
one. What? What happened?
Well, mine slipper's a cantrip, isn't it? Not
I don't know if you can
4.
see.
It's a 4.
Yes.
Awesome. So he is held.
He is held.
Oh, gotcha.
He's held firm.
Yes.
Nice.
Good
Do your
plan.
thing.
Sentry will teleport
Yep. Behind.
grab Duncan,
The wham bam.
and haul ass straight forward.
Got it.
You've said that. I love that's your game.
I'll
plan.
bust
Pull up
in with
the-
my axe
That's
and get
the
right
that's
up to him,
has
but not
been
attack
successful
him.
for me
It
in
has
this.
been.
Okay. So you are in there in his face. He's frozen. And
I have
all
my
that can
axe
really
just like
move
this.
are his eyes.
So Rika will now turn to Paz and say, well, it seems that Selune left one for you to question.
Darian takes a rope out and actually starts to tie him.
And then I take his
So
knife.
you-
I take his knife as
You
well.
maneuver his arms behind his back, and you tie him up.
I take his knife away.
Yep.
Then I take my noose, wrap it around his neck.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, while he's held, can I inspect?
I smash the ceiling.
Wait, there's a
Find a
window.
joist.
There's a window.
There's
no,
a window.
No, no, no.
Oh no!
Okay.
Let him do his thing.
Pull,
Yeah.
pull it tight,
Okay.
This
then-
is Paz's house.
and then ask them to release.
Well, hold on. Before he does that, I would like to investigate his teeth.
Oh,
He's got-
Good idea.
Got
because he's held.
a
Yeah.
poison cap.
Oh,
Can't stop
yeah.
that.
let's go through all
And I
this
say,
shit,
Mince! Let's get surgical about this.
Okay. So you pry. How long does this hold person last? A minute?
It does. Every round he gets a chance to make another save.
So we're moving quick.
We're all within this round. So you pry open his mouth, and
Yep.
mincemeat dive bombs right in.
Yeah, he does. You know, like those birds that pick the teeth of alligators?
Yeah. And you see Mince's like little feet, like he's half in, and you see Mince's little feet like squiggling,
That's awesome.
and you see like the side of his cheek puff out, the side of his other cheek puff out. His eyes start to
He
water.
briefly gets confused and thinks his tongue is a worm, and we hear almost anguished
Yep.
emotional sounds.
And Mince comes out with a tooth.
Yes, Mince!
Nice.
Watch it be a normal tooth.
Yeah.
It's a normal tooth. And it flies right to you, Paz,
Good.
and like gestures for you to put your hand out. And it drops a molar in your hand.
I take it out.
You
Good
put
fit.
it's a good fit. It put yours in. It's bright white, so now people know like this wasn't your original tooth. And you're safe. There was nothing in the mouth.
No, I'm glad.
And he's still frozen.
He's tied, frozen, and he's got a
And
noose
he's
around his
missing a
neck.
tooth.
And he got
now.
a root canal.
Now he's out.
He's out.
3 minutes later now.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
Ricka would
I assume we wanted to talk to him.
Yeah.
guide Paz in whatever he's doing.
So you've got this over, and his feet are on the, just barely touching the
Oh,
ground
yeah,
right now.
It's,
Okay.
I love Mince.
And
I was
while
uncomfortable.
while he's doing this questioning, Ricka will listen, but he's going to begin to kind of case the room for whatever might be there.
Darian's also going to stand beside Paz and try to lend gravitas.
What about
to
those
anything
little
he's saying.
eyeball thingies that are invisible that we have to
There's
detect?
nothing we can do about them now.
I'm all out of spells
Yep.
to
So
see that.
Darn.
he's bleeding from the mouth. Tears are in his eyes. His arms are wrapped behind his back, and he's got a noose around his neck, and his tiptoes are on the ground, so he's not hung yet. What do you want to say, Paz?
why are you picking on this young lad?
Told to.
And I headbutt him.
Ugh.
By who?
Roll your damage.
Oh,
You're saying it so calmly. Like,
Well, that's what makes this even worse for this guy.
Ricka will just chime in. Yeah, everyone else in the house is dead. Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Roll a
So
d6 plus your strength.
D6. Mine?
Yeah.
What the heck is a D?
It's a square.
I know.
It's a literal dice.
Plus what?
Your strength.
10.
Oh, jeez. All right, you break his nose.
ugh.
And blood is now, like, the blood that was coming from his mouth is now mixing with the blood from his nose.
Yummy.
And his eyes instantly water. And he blurts out 2 names.
Oh, write them down, folks. Write them down.
I got it.
The king, he says,
Mm-hmm.
and the Kendim.
Kendim.
Does he say it exactly
Well,
like that?
this-
The king and the Kendim?
So I let the noose off a little bit, giving him some oxygen.
Okay.
Why this house?
I don't know.
Pulls it back up.
Okay. Are you choking him or just on tiptoes now?
I'm just giving tiptoes. I'm like,
I don't know.
my
I don't
patience
know. I
is
don't make
running
decisions here.
thin. Salune's about to jack your ass.
What do you want me to say? I
You
told you.
want to bubble up and die. Then tell me something I need to know right now. Or you die, and I'm going to hunt your family down and kill everybody that you know.
The Kendim's coming for you. That's what you don't know.
We already killed him.
No, you didn't.
We did. His head's in the bag. Show him the bag.
Darian takes the head out.
Just a random... That's his head.
I open my
You
chest.
know how this works.
You have no clue.
I do.
You don't.
I'm the Onyx Mask.
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't know?
No! I don't
let's
make
kill-
decisions!
Why don't
Kill
you tell
him.
us what we
Kill
don't
him.
know?
Kill him.
We
Dar-
don't know.
Darian takes
Tell
his
us
sword.
what we have no clue about. Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
That the Kendim's gonna come back and kill you.
How? He's already dead.
They come back. I've seen it once before. It's a flash of light, and then they stand up. He's coming back.
Where have you seen that before? In what circumstance?
We did another job with him before. Near Greenest. He got taken down. And a couple days later, he was back, walking around, giving orders, and talking.
What took him down?
A couple arrows last time.
Who's the king?
The Gypsy King.
All right.
Have you ever seen the Gypsy King? Or his messenger?
Where's Queen?
I've met an attaché.
Who? What did they sound like? What was their accent? What was their build?
It was just someone that speaks for the king. It was just an elf. I'm so low level, guys.
What's your name?
An elf?
Yet you're the last one in the room. Yeah.
I found that interesting.
About to kill Duncan. Yeah.
Fourth level.
But I
you're pretty
didn't.
High.
In the highest floor.
I didn't.
Because
Duncan's in the doorway.
I
Doorway
wasn't
waving.
going to.
Oh, yeah. Inside
So-
check.
So we asked
All right,
Duncan.
roll it.
We asked Duncan.
Yeah.
Do you think he should?
No, that guy was totally gonna kill me.
I'm holding 14.
Yeah, he was gonna kill him.
This guy's lying.
What's
through
your
his teeth.
name?
You know, Selune doesn't like liars.
Yeah. Dave. Can I call you Dave? You look like a Dave. Dave Salini doesn't like liars.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say.
The truth.
I told you what I know.
All right.
Describe the elf.
Big nose,
Ears.
ears. Yeah, 2 of them.
What color hair?
He was bald.
Did he have any tattoos, piercings?
He had tattoos on his face. He was very pale. Dark, vacuous eyes.
And what's his name? The messenger?
I don't know.
They wouldn't have names. What? In what circumstance did you run into an attaché of the Gypsy King? What
Not-
were you doing?
Me, my group, we got orders from the Gypsy King through this guy.
How do you typically get? Okay, so they just go
Either
out.
via letters or via via individuals.
Who delivers
How do you know
those?
that it's from him though? Is it like a symbol that they do on the parchment? Because how would you know if anybody's just giving
Listen.
you an order? Dave,
I
come on.
don't.
Lay
I
along
don't
here.
make these decisions. I get orders. When a Kendim shows up, you listen. When some freaking weird pale elf shows up, you listen.
The pale elf
when
was
when the
here.
6 of us
No,
show up, you listen.
I'm
Who
telling
asked
you
him about
everything
your
I know.
vision?
Where are you from?
Like who
Not
was
from around here.
sitting at
Not
the
what I
desk?
asked you.
I didn't see it. I guess if you don't like that.
Originally, or I spent most of my adult life.
Oh yeah.
Let me phrase this in the form of how did you get mixed up with these clowns? How did they recruit you?
'Cause guess what? I have no mom. I have no dad. I was on the streets, and they brought me in, and they gave me a
And I
usable.
grab him by his throat and I say, "You're an orphan."
Yes.
And I start to close on his esophagus. Like, you know what this building was?
No.
It was an orphanage. You piece of shit.
Oh.
And I relax. Are you gonna start to work for the orphanage now? Are you coming with us? Or am I gonna kill you here? And since you have no family, I'll just kill all your friends.
He's intimidated. I can't come with you. They're gonna try to kill me and you.
Well, then you die.
What kind of life is
Hold
that?
on, hold on, hold on. Hey, Dave, look over here. I'm the nice one. Dave, I've seen inside this building before, and I saw on the 4th floor there was a light on, and in the room there was somebody sitting at a desk writing. Who's been in this room at that desk writing there?
This is my first time in this room.
Dave.
I'm telling you the truth.
Inside check.
Okay.
23.
This is not his first time in this room.
Selune
Dave.
does not appreciate liars.
Dave! Whoa! Give us answers!
Are you ready?
I'm angry! No, I'm not angry. I'm right on the cusp of it. I just want answers.
Mincemeat,
Good
please
ones.
help me.
Because if you don't, I will personally scrape every inch of your skin off to the point where I will shove it down your throat, rip out your heart, and make your lungs the size of your ball sacks.
Ooh, Duncan Jr., come with me.
You've seen his arm, he already ripped someone's heart out.
Mince is taking the help action for intimidation.
Okay, the twins. The twins were in here before.
Mince. Disadvantage.
Nah, you don't even need to roll. You intimidated them.
The twins.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pretty sure you met them.
At
They ran
docks.
from us like scared little children. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Or they were tactically retreating.
What are their names?
I don't actually know that.
Can I?
Oh,
Exceptional
no.
wit.
No, I don't
Oh,
wanna
history
do-
check, Dave. You got it.
Twin 1 and twin
Eyes on
2.
me, Dave. I'm the nice one. You can do it. Here, be smart.
He rolls a 7.
Plus.
I rolled my exceptional wit.
Did the description of the elf sound like a Shatter Kai
Roll history.
to Rika?
Mm.
Are you thinking?
Yeah. Roll
I am.
some
You look
sort
like
of
you're
knowledge
thinking.
or knowledge. Intelligence check. Something in
Danger,
intellectual.
danger.
I don't know. That's
8.
great there, pal.
It didn't sound like a normal elf, any normal elf that you've ever heard of.
Okay.
Out of game, yeah, that's what it was. In game, you're not quite sure.
Okay.
Hey, don't we have the note that says something about the 3? Like at 3?
Get the 3, yes.
Yeah, can we pull that out?
I don't know who has
So the twins were the ones who were
I actually
writing in
probably
this
have it.
room earlier?
They were in here a lot.
Who's the 3 referred to in this note, if you had to guess?
See the big picture? There's the big guy. Okay, I'm guessing that's a gypsy queen. Yeah? Who are the 2 other ones?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
Inside check.
I'm asking about the 3. It says to kill or retrieve or something. I don't remember. Carissa doesn't remember. Doesn't it say like bring the 3 back or something?
No.
I'm talking.
24.
I'm talking about the note with the big
It was
crown.
the big crown and the two
the
smaller ones.
The 2 smaller
Yeah.
ones.
24. He does not know what he's looking at.
Does he have the snake tattoo on his arm of a typical Zhent? Does he have any iconography of the
The sunburst.
the sunburst?
No.
Rika will look through the room for other
I'm gonna go investigate.
information.
The death.
So, only 2 of you are going to be able to investigate. So, if it's going to be you 2,
Okay.
either one person can do it with advantage, or you can both do it.
It's gonna be
What's your investigation?
+7.
Yeah, Rika will guide and assist.
And I'm exceptionally winning myself.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey.
What'd you roll?
All right, so that's +1, 19, 27.
Let me pull up my notes.
Yeah.
job.
Dynamic duo in and out of combat.
Is there ink in this room?
Oh, yeah. There's
Okay.
a bunch of papers on the desk.
I'm getting tired of this guy.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna torture him.
Okay. So, the first thing you see
Okay.
is you see a large chest in the room overflowing with gold and platinum. There are 30 platinum pieces in there and about 500 gold. That should be 3,500.
Yep. So that would be about
600 gold.
a piece. Right.
No, I'm saying
500 gold apiece.
No, I'm making it 36 divided by
Oh,
6.
36. Okay, 600 gold apiece.
Yep.
So
Take that back. Okay. You then see a large cache of potions. About 16 minor healing potions.
Holy crap.
I give my 600 a sentry.
You don't have it yet. I'm still looking for it.
And
Oh.
4 potions that you aren't quite sure what they are.
should 16 minor healing.
16 minor healing.
Holy smokes!
Oh, that's gone.
Okay.
4 other potions.
Not
One
much.
potion is sorry, I forgot. One potion is jet blue, like the sky, like
Yep.
sky blue. I'm sorry. Very tranquil in there. Another one is roiling, and it's a reddish orange. Another is green, and it seems to be bubbling. And the fourth one is this purplish, blackish mixture. You don't know what they are. You also see 3 sending scrolls. Scrolls with a sending spell attached to them. On the desk, you see schematics on the dig site under the shed in the backyard. And as you're moving papers around, and Dave, as you so affectionately have called him, is just kind of hanging there. You're moving papers around, and Darlin, you see something that catches your eye. You see the word haven on a note.
Okay.
Under there are, it's called List of People to Pressure.
Wow.
The top of that list is Madame Trudeau. Then you see rationale under that.
Oh my gosh.
Scribbled hastily. She surfaces often and would be an easy target for blame when our dig is complete and a back entrance is created. Haven will be our new base of operation. You see underneath that, if the dig is unsuccessful, we are looking for other ways in. We will control the old city shortly. We will place the blame on MT. She will allow, in parentheses, in some parentheses, unsavory magical types, those weirdos, parentheses, that they're helping. They will turn on the people, and the denizens will blame MT, and they'll kill her for us, and we'll come in and save them, parentheses. They will then work willingly for their new masters. As you're reading that, you see letters in an envelope, that the envelopes were ripped open, kind of in that, you know, those envelope holders, like, I don't know what the heck they're called.
Just like a stair file. But
Yeah,
flat,
like, yeah, exactly. And you see letters to and from Marcus Moon. You open up one of these letters, and basically the letter is trying to coerce Marcus into helping the Zhent. And you see a return letter from Marcus that basically is an emoji of a middle finger. You see one where they're now threatening him. His response is, come and try. And there's about 4 or 5 letters of that. They're sending letters out. He's responding back with, no thank you, ma'am. Because you rolled so well, you see underneath all these stacks, like you're clearing things off, you're reading very quickly. Rika's helping you. Rika, you see some of this too. You see what looks to be a journal with an entry that says Shadow Thieves. Again, scribbled. Looks like very similar handwriting to the one talking about Haven. They've become more aggressive since the death of Nine Fingers. They're actively attacking our forces and strongholds. They want to hold that position. It must be more important than we know. Therefore, we must have it, and we must hold it. You see another entry.
Does it give any indication of what that position is? What that stronghold is?
No.
Okay.
There's another entry a couple days later. Too powerful a position not to have directly influence the city level politics and policies with the Nine Fingers position. So it did in the next category. Then, a couple of pages you leaf through and you see jobs in Theros are providing significant resources for trade.
Jobs in Theros?
Yep. The fur from the elders goes for significant sums in Omans. Their ancestral weapons are impressive as well. One came over on a treasure fleet that sank. Must find and unlock its mysteries. The tribes, another letter, or like another page break. The tribes are succumbing to constant pressure from within and the warring from the outside. And in parentheses, the antlered one is pleased with our progress.
Doesn't sound
I
good.
know what that's calling back to.
Yeah.
Another entry. Made contact with the patron.
What did you guys name him?
Made contract with the patron. He has not taken kindly to our intrusion. Not a dead lead, but we face significant obstruction from him and his ilk.
Elk.
Ilk. I-L-K.
I'm making a deer joke.
Oh. Another new subcategory. Our contacts in Oman's black market, has gone silent all of a sudden. Out of the ordinary for them. Usually have weekly communication. Must contact, parentheses, the Midnight Sisters to track down what has happened. Used them once before.
The Midnight Sisters.
Rika, this one stands out to you. Rika's parents have gone into hiding. We aren't sure yet where they've gone or how they were notified. Some say it was a hit given to the wrong person. I believe the information may have been floated on purpose. If my findings are correct, Martin and myself will rid our organization of the weaklings. And as you continue to page through, you see at the back that there's like a property of, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's property of Aston, the twin.
Aston the twin.
So Martin and Aston are the twins.
Yes.
Not Aston and Martin?
Not Aston Martin.
Martin and
It
Aston.
all depends which way you want to do it.
Got it.
And that's like a lot.
And
If I rolled that high, would you let me try to roll for a vision?
Yeah.
we're not
What are
gonna-
you looking for?
I'm specifically looking. Let me look. You wrote a lot there.
so many things. That
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Okay.
You rolled as high as I made things for.
That's crazy.
20,
I
23,
wanna-
I didn't hear it.
Huh?
23?
27.
27?
I
Trying to figure out who
Knowing,
I
trying to
put
figure
the
out who
last
the
thing at a
Antwerp one is.
26. So
knowing that they mentioned when they're talking about Madame Trudeau, easy target for blame when our dig is created, I would like, if possible, to try and glimpse the moment in time that dig is referring to.
the letter or the dig?
The dig, like
'Kay.
what that is, essentially. If they've been
You
there.
don't need to roll that. You have the schematics for the dig. That was the second
Oh
thing
wait,
you
it
found.
was okay. Was that the thing that they were saying?
that was in
Okay.
the
It's the blueprints.
that was in the desk.
To get
For
in
the shed.
backside
Has
of the-
schematics of dig site and backyard.
So you see
Okay, never mind. Yeah,
the
yeah.
progress of the dig already on the schematics and where they think they're tunneling into.
Wow. Okay. Let me see. Where's this?
Rika will ask Salune what she wants done with this last guy.
No. I got the last guy.
I'm just. That's fine. You guys can do your
Internal
thing.
prayer or external?
Internal. He's just seeking guidance.
What do you say?
Ayo. Let's do it together.
Silver Maiden, yeah. What should we do with Dave and this building? Yeah, know what I mean?
Dave.
Religion?
Natural 20.
Woohoo! Okay, so you kind of bow your head, you internally pray, and outside it looks like the moon comes out from behind a cloud and it shines in.
So what is it, like
First-
6 o'clock right now by the time? 6,
Yeah,
7?
which is why it's kind of weird that moonlight is coming in dusk. So it first shines on Dave. Then it shines over to this very sharp letter opener on the desk.
Oh my goodness.
And then what was the second part of the question?
And what should we do with this building?
And then it hovers over the letters to Marcus.
Presume Rika knows what that means, or has an intuition as to what that means.
And then the moon goes behind a cloud. And then the moon is not out when the cloud moves on.
Did I hear you correctly say contacts in Om's black market?
Not-
Oman,
Oman.
Omans. Okay, I was trying to figure out the whole time what you were saying.
which
Moonshay Isles.
Is in
is
Moonshay.
Moonshay, which lines up with where the Kraken went.
Yes.
It's also where we know IL and Sentry came from.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
So I'm gonna.
I want to get one last thing out of this guy.
I'm gonna before you do it, I'm going to
Zip blood.
ask him.
What?
As an orphan, I'm going to give you a chance to have a family. Do you want to come with us?
Is that it?
That's it.
Inciting.
No, wait.
His answer.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be a permanent NPC if
I
he
do.
says yes?
It's okay.
But you know I can't.
Yes, you can.
You just
Bruh.
witnessed what we can do. We'll protect you.
No, you can't.
We'll do our best.
Your best isn't good enough.
Well, it won't be if you don't give us a chance.
Dave, you know we're not leaving you here.
Please do it quickly.
What? We're gonna.
I'm not doing it quick.
I got this.
And I'll say to him,
Should we get to
there's a reason your family didn't want you. And I take my sword and I...
You have advantage because he's prone.
Oh,
it?
that's even...
No, it's good.
That's...
It's better. It's a little better.
I did say
16.
Mince took the help action for him.
With my sword.
Okay, what are you doing?
Cleave his head off.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay.
What did you want to do?
I was gonna bring up some tribal torture.
Bro,
methods,
we're in
man.
his
It's gonna be
orphanage.
awesome.
Let him run this.
Yeah, let him.
This is
let,
better.
This is true. Paz
You
Paz
take his head
show.
from his shoulders, and his
Still think we could have
head
gotten more
rolls on the
info.
ground, and it looks like he's at peace.
Get out of here with that.
Or in pieces.
And when I'm smoking my cigar, because we're out of combat, you get that first, like,
Yes.
spit,
Those are the ones I use.
and I just spit it right on him.
So his body slumped, bleeding on the ground, his head 14 feet away from his body, Neddard Stark style. And
Oh, poor Ed Stark. Ned Stark.
that's where we're going to end tonight.
Woof.
Things got a little dark.
It's a lot
Probably
of
the
info.
saloon,
That's a lot of
We did clear it out. And
A lot of
Yeah,
holes. A lot of holes were made.
Salune shows the light through the darkness.
it's true. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know, Salune.
Salune's got a dark
to
side.
me. Yeah,
As long
she's
as-
like
as long as the
neutral
dark side's
god.
called
As long as
Shar.
the vessel. yeah.
Steve, are you listening?
that's where we're going to end tonight. We're going to pick up not this upcoming Thursday, but 2 Thursdays, the third Thursday, where
Oh.
we've secured, hypothetically, the brownstone, and we're going to get Duncan back to dock. Where, if we remember last time, the Kraken's flagship crashed into dock, a flaming, heaping mess, and that should not have been the case. The party's definitely going to want to investigate that. Thank you for joining tonight. Have a good night.